Welcome, everybody! It is episode 23 of D&D. We are in Homebrew territories now, and I'm joined here by my lovely cast here. And Crabbick is going to kick us off with the last time, where we're at so far in the story.
Yes, sir. Is my audio coming through?
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 3 months have passed since that fateful day that Tiamat was returned to the Nine Hells, and the independent city governments have done everything in their power to round up what remains of the cult of the dragon and have them put in dungeons, hung from trees, and executed in all manner of ways. Some of them real sick, some of them involving butts. The group had went about their lives across Faerun, but Fyfe gathered them all together with news that she was on her deathbed. Upon gathering, it was found out to be nothing more than a ruse, and then Roenick drugged them and had them brought to an arena where they competed for gold and the chance to win a very rare item. The Great Sword of Luck. After defeating the arena with ease, they chased down and retrieved the Great Sword of Luck as their pay. Roenick was interested in using the sword, blessed with 2 wish spells, to bring back regular Imsa. They drove devils from a home for a woman, turning her into the archdevil Asamir, and then used the Great Sword of Luck to bring regular Imsa back to life. They met with the governor of Dragonspear, and she told them of the giants and their plan to crush the small folk under their heels and unite all the clans of giant kind, and they have seen them meet far to the north, near the spine of the world mountains. What adventures will unfold tonight?
All right. So you guys are inside of the city here. Let me show the map real quick, actually. You guys are inside of Dragonspear here in the map. And you would talk to the governor, and I think you guys are just trying to decide what you want to do next. You got several things you can do. She told you about that circle far to the north. You guys also have a situation you can go do down in Scornable to meet the dwarf if you want to partake in that event that's taking place down there for the Rod of Resurrection.
I think when we talked about it last time, we were gonna put everything on pause to deal with the giant situation, unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah, that is what you guys have discussed. Yeah.
Yeah, that feels right.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, do we want to just charge up to the spine of the world and see if we can talk to some giants?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, and how are you guys going to travel?
I think we just teleport everywhere these days. We're that cool. We just
well, you have to have been there.
Touch the ground. We just teleport from place to place.
Yeah,
we fly private.
You can teleport closer. Yeah, somewhere you've been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, didn't we go to a small little city in that area that we near where? Isn't that close to where we went to that that giant castle?
Luskin, you guys went there to the over to the west. You guys definitely went to Luskin at one point. That's where you met the ice people.
Where was Roenick? Where did he drug us and take us?
That was Tribor.
That's
pretty close. That's pretty close.
So what's the closest one?
I think what do you say? Luskan is a lot closer to the spine of the world than Tribor is.
Yeah, so if you go Luskan route, you'll be a lot of mountain travel. If you do Tribor, you can just do less mountain travel because you can take that you can take the road that travels up to the northeast around Nesme and head straight up past the dwarves' Mithril Hall and up into the area there.
Is there any reason why we should take the mountain pass, or it'd be fine to just go the regular way?
That's totally up to you guys.
Let's just go the regular way. I mean, we're badasses. We kill dragons now. I don't know why we're dicking around.
Yes.
All right, we'll teleport over to what is it, Luscan?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and so
Now,
so
sorry, go ahead.
when you guys arrive, you're immediately you're teleported in the center of this town. If you guys remember, this is it's kind of on floating in between land here, and there is it's kind of a circle surrounding of huts and mostly made out of bone and things like that. This is the group of people who had vowed to keep the dragon sealed beneath the ice, if you remember that.
Yep.
So as you guys teleport in, a couple of villagers are standing nearby. A couple of children are scratching and playing in the ice there, and they look up as you teleport in and kind of run off into the tents surrounding, pointing back. You see a couple of eyes peeking out of the huts, but nobody seems to be wanting to disturb you.
Wait,
This isn't a weird vibe or just a regular vibe?
Yeah, like regular kids or like weird kids.
It looks like they're all just kind of talking. Maybe they remember you. They're just kind of discussing, and they look like they're maybe a little scared why you're here.
Yes. Sorry, wasn't this the place where we I had to cast Zone of Truth because the leader was lying to them about the
they tried to poison you.
They tried to poison us.
They had made a deal with the dragon to keep the door sealed.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, one of Nathan's famous stew poisonings that we've had to.
It was fish poisoning that time, but yes.
Oh, there we go.
All right, do you guys want to buy some horses from these townspeople, maybe, and then we can ride them over to the giant land, or
so that the horses can just get murdered again by some fucking giants in a day or two? Fine, whatever.
We're not poor, we have disposable horse money.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Especially me, because I summoned Strong Bad.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Let's buy a horse. I'm gonna back into these children and say, "Excuse me, little ones. Where might we procure some horses?"
One of the children catches your eye and seems to be paying attention, and he creeps out of his hut. You can see that his mother tries to grab at him as he runs out, but he does a little twist and gets away from her and comes trotting your all's way. Mom says that you people are scary.
We are indeed. And what do we do when we meet scary people?
You look awfully nice to me.
Well, this is an excellent learning opportunity. You should not trust pretty faces. They are lies. You should
Lenore
always
does that
distrust.
Lenore does that fake like shoves her face towards him, like a juke.
All right, he looks to be backing away. He's looking back at his mother now.
Why don't you ask your mother to come over and talk to us so that you're not in any danger?
He goes scampering back to his mother. She comes out. She's looking towards the chief's hut, and you hear not a loud, but a kind of sounds like one trumpet possibly, kind of blares out from the hut over to the east side. And as she's walking up to you, you do see the chief is now coming out from his hut there, center north of the village, and is walking towards you all as well.
Does he look like he's pissed?
No.
Can I do an insight check?
No,
Okay,
it doesn't
fine.
look so. Yeah, it doesn't look so.
Okay.
Great. I'll walk toward him.
Okay, as you start walking towards him, he puts both hands up to show that he's unarmed, and he says, "What brings you back to Luscan?"
Hello, Chief. We are searching for the giants that we've heard have been congregating and plotting nearby in the spine of the world. Have you seen giants?
Not here, not in Luskin, no. We do most of our hunting by way of fishing, so we don't travel too far. So, no, we have not even heard news of giants. What was that? I think it cut you out.
Can I make an insight?
Oh, sure. Roll insight.
Yeah, I'll do an insight too, considering this guy's a known liar.
I mean, I still got a 13, but it is a nat 1, so I'm guessing I don't know shit.
Yeah, it seems legit to you. Balasar,
Damn!
Balasar, you get a good reading from the other people in the village who are peeking out. It doesn't seem like anybody was disturbed by the or shocked or like something that you shouldn't know. So you're assuming that they truly haven't seen giants. Lenora, you get the same feeling.
Everyone, before we all, check into it, it seems like everybody is. It seems they haven't seen these giants. Well, what's Stephen's name again?
1 second.
That's fine. I don't need it.
Okay, yeah, because I have no idea.
We're work friends. We don't need it. All right. Well, if we were to want to enter the spine of the world, where would be the best place to enter? Specifically, to find a clearing or somewhere that, if giants were congregating, they might meet.
Oh, I thought you meant had we seen giants recently? If you're looking for them, there are known to be frost giants up in the mountains of the spine of the world for sure. They've lurked there for quite a while. I'm sure if you spend enough time there, you're likely to at least see remains of them or groups of them. I don't believe they're very well organized.
Did you know any? Like, were you any neighborly giant interactions between you and them?
Is there perhaps a big friendly giant?
No,
CFG, if you may.
We once hunted much more up in the mountains long ago, and there's been many tales passed down from our people of frost giants. Most of them ended horribly.
You wouldn't happen to have some horses we could take off your hands?
How many do you need?
I believe that we need 2. Because me and Fyfe can double up.
So you and me on a horse, Lenora on. No wait, Lenora.
So I would say like you with someone who's big and me with someone who's big.
Oh. That makes sense.
Strongbat is a warhorse. Strongbat can take 2.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, we could spare 2 fine horses. Sure. You would bring them back, of course.
Of course.
Okay.
We're not. I'm gonna message Crabbick and be like, these horses are dying. We're not bringing these horses back.
We only have 4 horses, and we do need them to make trips for trade to Mirabar and down to Neverwinter. But you did help us kill the dragon that tortured our people for many generations, so I will surely grant you what you wish.
Can I give them like 100 gold just in case we really do not return these horses?
Yes.
Okay. Just it's like when you put down your credit card for a rental and you pay more, but then like if I bring it back, I would like a big chunk of this money back.
Oh sure, return the horses and I'll give it all back. We have little need of gold here. If I did need it, it would be only to purchase and replace the horses.
Mm-hmm. A horse deposit.
I appreciate
Exactly.
that, but I do trust you. I apologize for people being scared, but there are rumors, even made their way all the way up this far north, that you have fought against a mighty god of Avernus.
We did.
You can understand how that might scare some folks.
That we fought and defeated an evil dragon.
Well, the rumor is that. Well, listen, I would rather not get into rumors. I'm sure that whatever you did, you had your reasons.
Well, what are these rumors? Now I'm curious.
Uh-oh. All right.
Well, listen, I'm just telling you what we've heard, and you know how rumors can be. Word is that you made some kind of pact or deal with the foul beast to lead these lands. Hey, whatever you had to do, you still saved everyone, so we're mighty thankful.
Lenora is like, yes, exactly. End of sentence. Let's move the fuck on.
Well, you guys, I mean, one of us used a teleport spell, so we should definitely take a long rest before we head out. Maybe before we go to sleep, I can perform for your town and give you the first-hand accounts of our fantastic adventures, so you may learn the truth of our great and glorious deeds.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. We can have a great feast.
Of course. Yes, let's do it.
So, Balasar cannot accept being thought that we won by demonic means and that our souls are compromised, especially mine. Okay. So, if this isn't an amazing song, Balasar is steamed, is very mad, and is going to spend the rest of the night trying to convince everyone that would never have happened.
All right. So throughout the rest of the day, the chief has a bunch of fish and a big banquet set up. There is an awning and tent put up right in the center of town. Big roaring fires around it, and lots of ale and things are being served. Fyfe, if you could roll me a performance, let's see how good of a performance you do through the night.
And you know what? I'm going to give myself a bardic inspiration as well, just to make sure it really works.
And people are beginning. Actually, everybody roll me a charisma. Besides Fyfe, she just needs to roll a performance. Everybody else roll me a charisma check real quick.
Balasar's having some good rolls today.
Hell yeah.
I didn't want to say anything because they go away so quick. But yeah.
Crabbick, give your roll some charisma.
Yes. Here we go. That tracks.
And this is my performance check. Ooh, I'm gonna use my inspiration. I'm gonna use my inspiration because I refuse.
Okay.
Okay. But I also have, so I use my regular inspiration. It is fully gone now. I also have a bardic, which is a plus 12.
Okay.
Shit, it's still 19. It's still 19.
Okay, right.
The worse this goes, the longer I have to speak. Make sure everyone can.
Damn, I've rolled 2 1s and a 2.
That's insane.
That's so bad.
Wow.
Give me better rolls.
Lenora's like, last time I checked, I was less charismatic than you, but tonight.
I mean, I still got a 17. Even at my worst.
Might be jet lag from the teleportation spell, you know?
Some nights you just got it. Some nights you don't. You know?
Even Chris Rock has a bad. I don't know why Chris Rock was my first fan.
It's pretty good.
It's the oldest saying in the book.
Even Chris Rock has a bad night.
Well, you know, some nights the person who your crush just thinks you look great, and some nights you just have no game.
Yeah. Anyway, I still got a 19. I'm gonna take that.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, it was still you put on a great performance. You entranced
better
the crowd.
show.
And Balasar, you did a very great job of. Everybody started really warming up to you guys as the drinks were flowing and the music was playing. And you did a great job of convincing everybody of what had really happened. And Crabbick tried to hit on an ice lady, and she turned you down. And Troenick has been. It seems like maybe he's not feeling good or himself. He mainly just sat there and drank silently through the night. But it goes well. Everybody seems to understand what really happened. The horses are brought to you guys. You guys are given one of the it's made out of bone cot to stay in for the night with the roaring fire right outside, so it's nice and warm, and you sleep through the night. When you awake the next morning, the two horses are there waiting for you right outside, and the chief looks like he has a couple of the townsfolk who are brushing the horses, saddling them up, and prepping them for your journey to the east.
It's nice of them.
I'm gonna see if I can find that kid that told me that they think I look nice, and I'm gonna give her something.
Yeah,
I will give her.
You see her peeking out of the same cottage that she had come out of earlier.
I don't have anything cool anymore. I've given away too many of my things. I will give her some perfume. I have some perfume. I don't mind getting rid of that. And I'll say, here you go, little one. Don't trust pretty people. Trust nice people, even if they're not pretty.
Wow, it smells pretty, she says, and then she accidentally sprays some in her eye. But she's still smiling,
I think this is a town of stupid children.
I think
Lenora
this is a
said
town of
loudly
stupid
out loud
children.
in front of everyone.
Oh no. Crabbick, what are you doing?
That's his roll.
My divination rolls.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's probably just another one of your low rolls, Fyfe.
honestly, though, it's good to get a 1 if you're a divination wizard, because then you can give it to somebody. It's
That's right.
fun to get a 1.
That's good, yeah.
Let's get out of this cursed town.
All right, there is an obvious road that stretches over. It's broken up pieces of ice, but it looks to be solid enough for the horses to trot through. That's leading to the east, across glaciers. So you guys head on down. And 1 second.
I feel like Troenick is just really caught up in thinking about
Green Emza. I mean,
Green Emza, regular Emza, normal skinned
Regular
Emza,
and, as we all call her every time.
appropriately skinned Emza.
All right, you guys travel along the road the first
fine.
day. As night begins to fall, you make it past all the slushy ground. You're more on solid. It's still ice, but solid ground here. And it's beginning to get late. Do you want to continue on through the night to Mirabar or camp out?
Oh,
And
I think we said we wanted to rest, right?
yeah.
All right, I didn't do the rest from earlier, so I'll do it now. All right, everybody got a long rest through the night. There's nothing. You can barely see in the distance the mountains to the north. And as far south and east as you can see, just nothing but ice. So nothing happens through the night, and you awaken the next morning, get your stuff together, and you begin traveling on the road again. During the evening of the second day, you see you start to see smoke in the distance. You can tell you're coming up on a small town you assumed to be Mirabar. And you're now approaching the town. It's a fairly lively town. It looks like you see a lot of dwarves here, but there are humans, there are elves here as well, but it does seem the majority of the population is dwarves. Lots of forges and things like that. A lot of smoke coming up. Looks like it might be a village where weapons and armor are probably made from the mines to the north.
So it's evening time. We should probably try to find a place to hunker down, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
All right, let's find some kind of inn.
Okay, there is a tavern in town called the Broken Bone Tavern. As you guys walk in, it's very lively because there's a lot of dwarves here. They're drinking. They're very loud. They don't seem to pay too much attention to you as you walk in, so they must be used to seeing travelers travel through. But the bartender is a dwarf as well, a dwarven woman. She's cleaning some mugs and behind the counter as you walk in.
We would like your finest room or your most okay room, please.
What brings ye through Mirabar? Are you here to buy?
To buy what?
Oh, only the finest dwarven weapons and armor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Potentially, is there a place where we would go and get that?
I'm sorry, dear. What are you looking for?
I don't know. At this point in our lives, it's like, I feel a little bit like a rich person. I'm like, surprise me. Are we looking for anything, you guys? Actually, I don't know. I'm mostly looking for magical items at this point.
Oh, magical items. I would recommend going over to Helmut's helmets.
Helmut's. Okay.
Helmut's helmets. It's
Helmut's helmets.
It's only a few doors down. He lives in there, so he's always working. His name is Helmut. I think he'd be happy to help you.
Does he sell
The only
anything
ones that
besides
hear it,
helmet?
right? You know what you're saying too, right? We're not the only ones. It's not like lost on you. The weirdness. What's that guy's name?
I could see it's pretty typical for people to laugh. His name is Helmut. He does sell more than helmets. He has a sense of humor.
Good for him.
Well,
His last name is Utter Stuff.
Helmut. other stuff. Is there any other places is there any other like big touristy shopping center that we should know about, or is Helmut's really the prime jewel of your city?
Well, if you're looking for magical items, I think he would be the best. We have a weapon shop in town as well.
I don't know. Both of these dudes, I've been pointing at Balasar and Roenick. I'm like, they hit like a shit brick house, so I don't think they need any more weapons. But maybe they want to check it out.
I do very much.
Yeah, let's go look at Helmut's. Or I'm gonna go to Helmut's if anybody wants to come with me.
I mean, if anything, to see the other stuff. I mean, you got to go. I got to see what else this guy has got. You know.
Yeah, so let's go to Helmut's.
All right, so you guys travel down. You do find the shop. It looks small. And when you go inside, there's a little bell on the door that rings. And at first you think it's empty, and then you do see a extremely hairy dwarf with some what appears to be a mask over his eyes. He pops up from under the counter and rips the mask off of his eyes. Hello, welcome to Helmut's. How can I help you?
Hello. We want things. We want to see your wares, sir.
Oh yes, what are you in the market for?
Any magical rings?
Rings. And then he starts grumbling. I specialize in armor. I don't have any rings.
That's okay.
It's not a jewelry store.
You have other things that aren't armor. We're here for the other things more than anything else. So.
I think there was a little bit of confusion here. I have other things than helmets. It's not just helmets. I have plate armor. I have breastplates. I have chain.
I'm pretty happy with my studded leather because I can do this, and I'm gonna touch it, and I'm gonna be wearing a ball gown.
Ooh.
I don't know if I want to change that. But I'm always looking for something that makes me better at casting spells. If you ever have anything like that, I might be in the market. But no, other than that, I'll let my bulky friends, my bulky boys and gals, take a look.
Well, hang on a second, miss. Listen, I may have something you might be interested in. Come with me. Come with me here in the back, please. I just want to show you this special piece I have.
I don't believe that. I don't believe you can show me out here. I've been told that many a time. I'm gonna go in the back and look at your special piece, sir.
I mean, your friends can come too. I didn't mean it had to be a private event.
Okay. I'm gonna need somebody to come with me on this one.
He's waving enthusiastically, has the door open. You can see back in that room there's a bunch of different armor laid all in there. It looks like it may be storage.
Okay, yeah. Balasar, come with me.
So Balasar and Fyfe, you guys walk back into the room with them. Very enthusiastic. He's waving his hands around and he's throwing armor all around as he's digging through looking for something in particular. Here it is. And he pulls up it's studded leather, made from, looks like very high quality, supple leather, flecked with soft metals. Looks very comfortable looking, and you can tell there's high quality in every stitch. He holds it up to you and you immediately sense the magic from it. This piece here is glamored. You can wear it. It gives you great protection, the best you'll see with any sort of leather. And on top of that, you can decide what it looks like. So you can make it look like a dress. You can make it look like whatever your mind can conjure, and you'll still get all the added benefits of the leather itself.
So I got something like that, but mine is a +1. Is this better than that? Or is it the same?
It's also a +1.
Okay. Well, I'm going to stick with mine,
of 12. Then. Is that what yours is? AC base of 12?
I think, yeah. Right now I'm at, AC base of 12. Yeah, I'm not really great with armor. You can't stop this bod from being seen, and I've always found that armor, generally speaking, doesn't let... I put a lot of work into this body. I do work out every morning when these guys are sleeping, at 6 a.m. So... I'm gonna stick with the one I have right now.
Lenora looks at Helmut and says, "Listen, I don't know how to say this without sounding egotistical, but this is the most important sale of your life."
Oh my God.
We're I don't know if you heard about us or whatever, but whatever the best thing you have that the most important adventurers would need, sell us on that. Just get to it. The best stuff you have.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. What about you, big guy? And he's pointing at Balasar. I've got this superb breastplate armor. Without doubt, the quality and craftsmanship of this armor is the best you've ever seen. And pulls out a breastplate armor +3.
+3, and what's the base of breastplate?
AC base is 14.
14 +3. My friend, I hate to say this, but this split mail I have seems to protect me just as well. Breastplate there.
Oh, wow.
Lenora rubs her temples and is like, maybe you didn't hear me. I like the best. Like we've been to your kind of shop before. We know like average, like whatever, like stuff. What comes from another plane? What fell from a god's hand? Like we're talking about that
What
level.
fell from the god's hand? Can I sell you something? I don't need this leather armor of cold resistance anymore. Do you want to buy this off of me?
Yeah, you're about to be our like bank.
Yeah,
Basically,
he'll buy
what you're
it.
about to be, just so you know.
What is it? What's the piece?
It's just a leather armor of cold resistance. I'll take whatever you want. I know it's not that impressive. It's a base 11. I just don't need it anymore. I've been carrying it around. I also have
sure.
a sexy dress.
Sure,
I made it myself.
I'll give you. That looks to be worth about 600 gold.
Oh my god. Yeah, sure. I mean, no, that's what I expect from my amazing leather.
Delete that from your
you know
inventory
what?
and add 600 gold.
Okay, I'm gonna actually very, very small. I'm gonna like autograph it that says like Fyfe, killer of Tiamat in it. So it's worth a little bit extra.
When you do that,
Celebrity piece.
when you do that and you hand it to him, he looks over it, and then he looks back up. Oh, I didn't realize I was in the presence of such great warriors.
Yeah,
That's
you know,
right.
we really try to keep it on the DL. We're not really about drawing too much attention to ourselves. We're really down to earth.
Except when we tell shopkeepers like you that we are the greatest people alive and accept nothing. And berate you.
Exception
Yeah,
to
but
the rule.
Balasar, that was sarcasm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still learning some things.
Well, I may have one piece. That maybe might be up to par for warriors of your caliber. He goes back in the back room and he comes back out with a piece of chainmail, delicately made piece of armor. Has an ethereal appearance to it. So you assume that must make it stronger than it normally would be. This piece is called the Afridi Chain. Imbued with magic. 16 AC base with a +3 bonus. Immune to fire. And you can speak primordial when you wear it.
You can speak primordial.
Walk right across lava, you could.
Yeah, somebody should definitely take that. Can I? I can't wear chainmail because I'm, the whole thing I said about my body. But I feel like somebody else should take that.
What were the stats?
16 AC +3 bonus.
16 base AC +3, so 19 on its own.
Lenora yawns loud.
Really?
Really?
You're not going to find armor better than this.
Is wearing heavy plate mail, like nothing can compare to that. I think an enchanted heavy plate mail. So
wait, you're wearing enchanted heavy plate? Where was I when you got enchanted heavy plate? How did I allow you?
I'm pretty sure it's +1. I have AC 21. So I maybe there's some combination of decks in there. What am I wearing? Let me see. Hold on a second. Before I yawn too loudly. Yeah, I'm wearing a +3 breastplate.
You do
armor.
have a +3, yep.
What's your base?
14.
Yeah.
So that'd
14
be
plus 3.
your 14 +3 is 17, but that would be 16 +3, which is 19.
Maybe there's also a dex bonus in there. I don't know. Oh, I have a shield too. I have a shield.
Has a
shield, yeah.
Has a
It
strength
might be
bonus.
better than what I'm wearing. I have a adamantine plate armor that's AC base 18.
Wait, Crabbick, you should take the other glamour-studded leather, so it would be too like matchy. Because I don't know what's your thing.
I don't think that I can wear any kind of armor.
But it's leather. I also can't wear armor.
So my thing is 17. I'd be happy to take this plate, but if somebody wants, I'm already resistant to fire. So if somebody really wants this to be immune to fire,
With my sword, I'm also immune to fire, or not immune. I have fire.
Resistant?
I'm fire resistant. Yeah. Is this?
Oh,
immunity?
okay. Well, if nobody's gonna take this, I will take it.
Go for it.
But you
Or
should buy the
I'm-
studded leather.
I'm interested in it, definitely. How much is it? How much is it?
Well, listen, it's expensive. But listen, don't leave just yet. I
I'm
can-
leaving.
I wait a minute. Now I can see the potential in this group.
Walking out the door.
Listen. There are some frost giants all over the place. Okay, it's getting a little scary here in Mirabar. This is where I made my home. My father, my great grandfather, my greatest grandfather. We've been here for ages. If you could maybe bring back, I don't know, 5 or 6 frost giant heads, we could line the whole town around with them and scare them off. They'd be afraid to come here and get the reputation that the slayers of Tiamat are here protecting us.
They've been tormenting
Kicking
the
ass.
town?
Yeah, we'd use the heads to decorate the town. Keep those frost giants out.
And they have been tormenting you and raiding this
Well,
area, correct?
torment maybe is a strong word, but we have seen them, and what more could they do than to torment us one day?
Insight?
Okay.
What more could they do than torment us one day?
Literally?
You're right. They couldn't.
What the fuck?
No, yeah, Lenora's in on this insight too.
Please do, because I've only rolled 1 and 2s today, you guys. I've only rolled 1 and 2.
24 Helmut. What is Lenora here?
Um,
Real.
It sounds like maybe he's just straight up prejudiced against giants.
Racism.
Lenora's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what is this?
I want that armor, but not this way. I ask him. I'm like, do you have any shields? Any shields? Perhaps a fine make better than +1. You know.
Shields. Yes. I have some shields, yes. He's digging through his inventory. Here we go. Big guy. I have a feeling that this might be just the one for you. He does hold up a oh, that's the wrong thing.
Is this me or is this Troenick? This is me, right?
Yeah, he's talking to you. Anybody can
Okay.
buy. Anybody can buy it. Here we have this. I like to call this one the Shield of Missile Attraction. Very well made. You can see the spiderweb pattern etched on its outer surface. And while you're holding the shield, you will have complete resistance from ranged weapon attacks. There's a little bit of a catch. It is cursed.
It's always cursed.
And you
You
just
should call
saw
this place
me.
monkey.
No.
You should call this place Monkey Paw.
Now listen, it's cursed, but you might like the curse. Hey, I don't know, you're a big guy. I have a feeling you might like it. So, let's say someone shoots an arrow at one of your friends, okay? You've got this shield, it's going to attract it to you.
Like the shield has taunt.
It pulls the range. Sure, if that's a strange wording you're using, but yes, the any ranged weapon attack, as long as they're within 10 feet of you, you'll take that. The shield will draw it towards you.
Does the shield speak words? Is it like a jerk?
I don't believe so. And then you notice he's brushing off some blood that's on the shield real quick.
Lenora picks up Helmut by his whatever closest to his lapels, and is like, "This is what you offer us, the cursed items, come to the price, a literal price and a curse. This is the great helmet.
I'm gonna pull Lenora. I'm gonna play good cop to Lenora's bad cop and be like, Lenora, stop! Oh my god! Like, I'm so sorry, man. I don't know why she's being like this. She's literally never like this. She's actually never been rude to anybody in her whole life.
Well, what do you think?
Right. Take a cursed shield? No. I understand your thoughts, but I shall defend my compatriots with honor, and also I just can't tell whether you're telling the truth or not. It's just too much. Now, that said, do you have any, like, even if you have like plate mail or something like that, we can talk about that for me. Also, yeah, because I'm partly afraid I'm just going to turn into an Afridi if I get the other one. So what do you have any, like, plate mail or, anything like that? Field plate?
Yeah, I have plenty of plate mail. We have mithril. We have cold resist. What about cold resist?
I got a meaning of cold resist. I got to be honest. Unfortunately, you're dealing again with some very sophisticated chapters. Cold resist is a young man's game. Now, mithril?
Yes, we have mithril. Yes.
What other ones?
I have
That's it.
I have a good piece here. He starts digging back through his armor again, and he comes back out from the room.
This guy.
Plate armor of invulnerability.
Okay, Lenora's ears perks up. Tell us more.
Great. What is this? This means we die instantly, right? This is one of those.
No, this is some good high quality plate. Interlocking metal plates cover your entire body. You have resistance to non-magical damage. And there's even a rumor that you can even make yourself immune to non-magical damage for 10 minutes per day.
Wow. And this is plate mail?
Turned rumor into a fact, Helmet. Because
Okay, but do we have to like burn down an orphanage to get it? Because it feels like there's a lot of monkey paw situations with you.
The giant heads, yes, of course, the giant heads, yes, 5 of them. I think that would be just perfect.
Listen, Helmut, the best I can say to you right now is, should we happen to find 5 truly malicious and dangerous giants, we will remove their heads and bring them to you somehow, because apparently we are a giant head carrying caravan.
Do we have any other heads in our bags? Like, have we been keeping the heads of our enemies? I feel like we must have a dragon head somewhere.
I don't think so.
No? Damn it. Okay, never mind then. I thought maybe we can just give them other dead people's heads, but cool.
Oh yeah, maybe we can polymorph some heads.
And Fyfe, don't forget that you owe your hag a gnome finger.
Yeah.
Gnome finger.
You have seen some gnomes in town. Just saying.
I know. Every gnome that I see, can I just say, like, can I start every session making like a general insight check, and that will just be my gnome fingy check. Like, if I see a jerk gnome.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna at some point I'm gonna have a conversation with Crabbick, maybe after we do this shopping trip, about like assholes from his hometown. Maybe I make a small little side trip to go fuck up one of Crabbick's bullies from childhood.
Yeah, we can explore that.
We'll see.
All right, I think I'm done here. I think, unfortunately, he has great stuff, but none. I will not give a giant's head.
Why not? What if I get the
No.
giant's head? What if I get the giant's head for you?
Well, we need 5 of them, and if we happen to find 5 evil giants or happen to fight giants, I'm happy to take their heads.
Frost giants are known to be evil. I mean, it's not usually up for debate. You see a frost giant, you're probably going to have to fight it.
And,
We'll come back.
They're not like
We'll
the
come back.
cloud giants, where it's, they're a little neutral. Frost giants are pretty hateful
See.
towards all the small folk.
I see. Okay. Well, all right. We'll see who we encounter. All right. Perhaps.
All
If there's
right.
a curse in any of this stuff, I swear to you, I will come back and you will have to deal with me.
I would never sell anybody a cursed item without telling them.
Actually, you know what?
All right.
That's honest. Can I
Fair enough.
take out? I have a sexy dress in my inventory, and
Yeah.
I don't really remember what I made it for. Can I just pull out like a sexy, like a skin? It's just a sexy dress. How much would you buy this for?
He's looking around at everybody else. Who's worn this?
Just me.
Did you give it to me at some point, Kristen, or no?
Oh, I think both the girls wore this, but only very shortly.
Okay.
And, we weren't wearing underwear. We'll take a picture if you want, and you can sell it with the dress.
Not necessary. Sure. I'll give you let's say 60 gold.
I am happy to do business with you, sir. Take my sexy dress.
All right. He takes it. Add 60 gold and take that out of your inventory. Don't forget the others. So you made 2. So.
I did. I made 960 gold from my weaving ability.
As you guys are wrapping up here, another dwarf has walked in and is perusing, and the Helmut is now all over him, screaming about this kind of armor and that kind of armor.
Insight check.
Okay.
I just want to see if he's going to be a pervert about the dress. If he's just going to sell it, or if he just was being nice. Okay, it's better. Oh my god, it's so much better.
You have a feeling from the look when he got it that maybe he's not personally going to be perverted about it, but he has some sort of perverted intentions for later.
Excellent. That's actually so much better than
Nice.
him. Cool. I wink. I'm going to wink at him as I walk away, being like, I know what's up.
Wow.
All right.
You do? And you're
So-
cool with it?
Listen, sometimes girls got to go on feetfinder.com and make that.
So as you guys are leaving, you do hear him right as the door is shutting, and he thinks you're out of earshot. You do hear him trying to sell the dress to the other dwarf, touting it as the great bard that defeated Tiamat had just sold it to him.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I support that. I support a businessman.
All right. Now where to, guys?
Go. I
I only
mean,
go down from here.
let's just go back. We'll rest back at that inn, right? And then we'll head out in the morning. Unless there's anything else you guys want to do.
For me.
All right. So you guys get a good night's rest.
I asked Crabbick about the people who bullied him at school, like shitty knowns that he's known in his life, to try to identify a victim.
Nathan, how much license do I have to make something up in this situation? I don't know. I don't want to step on your toes here.
No, go ahead.
I have always felt a special kinship with my forest gnome brethren. But there's another kind of gnome, right?
A rock gnome.
Yeah, there was a rock gnome in my town. And this guy, he sucked. He was a real jerk. He bullied everybody. He stole from the poor. He would harvest the organs of the young.
Whoa, that
For
is such a huge jump.
Pretty evil.
For spells. He used to do it for spells. And not even important spells. Just like, he's like, I wish my house was blue instead of green. You know?
Petty.
Yeah.
Do you have his address? Can you describe what he looks like to me?
Oh, I will happily give you all the details of this clown, of this Joker. Did not care for him one bit, that's for sure.
I want to make sure Crabbick does not know that I am going to go rip probably multiple fingers off this gnome. Just because I want to spare him that knowledge, but I am 100% taking notes to be like, this is the gnome that I will kill. Maybe not kill, maim.
Can I name him for you?
Yeah, absolutely.
His name is, let's see here, Vorbar.
Vorbar. Now, is there because I would just pick a place at random, but is there a place where an evil stone gnome would live?
Let's see what we can.
I could just pick a place at random.
Yeah, you could just pick somewhere.
You know where? What's his name again?
Vorbar.
Vorbar lived in Tribor, which I remember. That'd be like Vorbar from Tribor.
Weren't we already there?
We were. We might make a little detour on our way back to wherever. Green Imza. Regular Imza.
Regular.
Is she in Tribor? I can't remember.
No, we got to go down though, so we'll just take the long path, right?
Now, how did you know this Vorbar, Crabbick?
So we were. I was on my way to a library, as I am wont to do, and I just was like, you know, kind of. It was a library that was like on the outskirts of town, and I decided to take the scenic route. I just happened to stumble across some children without their organs, and I decided.
This sounds like you're making up an alibi to a like you're Kaiser Soze.
I was like, this is really strange. There's all these kids here with no organs, and also the poor people in this town don't have a lot of things. You know, they should have more things. I know they're poor and everything, but usually poor people have more stuff than this. And so I did like I canvassed a little bit, just like who even could do this? Like who's even close to here? And I found this house that was like close by, and it was green instead of blue, or whatever I had said earlier, you know. And I knocked on the door, and this fucking asshole opened the door, and he was like, "What do you want?" And he like had like a poor person in his hand, and he was like shaking change out of their pockets, like he had them lifted upside down, and he was trying to take them all for all he's worth.
Okay.
And I was like, "Are you robbing from this poor person?" And he was like, "No." And then I was like, "All right, well, I saw a bunch of dead kids without their organs. Did you do it?" And he was like, "No." And then I asked around, and it turns out it was yes. But I was busy, so I couldn't do anything about it myself.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, well,
But I made a note because I was like, if I ever have time for justice, this guy's gonna be my number one spot.
Can I bring him in on? Actually, no, I will tell Crabbick. I'm gonna be like, so the witch wanted a gnome finger.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted your gnome finger. I said no, but I'll get you a gnome finger. Would you be down to take this dude's finger?
You want me to do it?
I mean, us. We'll do it together, like a little side trip, like a bonding trip. Because we never hang out, you and I. I feel like I have a relationship with everybody on this team, but you. Let's do this.
Yeah, I can do that. Definitely.
Okay, cool. When we stop all bad things in the world, we'll go do this. Actually, I got to do it in the next month, so we got to do it kind of soonish. But we'll do that.
All right, sounds like a good plan.
I'm gonna what's it called? High five.
Good plan. So it's got to happen sometime in the next month or so.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we have a plan. This is
All
just
right.
us.
I think that should give plenty of time for the deity that we worship to conjure that encounter.
Mm-hmm. the god, the DM god, will make sure that we can do that. Cool. Okay, then I'm gonna go to sleep after confirming that I can kill a very specific gnome.
I thought we were just taking his fingers.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, fingers. Totally. Just that.
All right. I've got everything documented, so when you guys want to do that, and you guys are, you slept through the night, so it's now the next morning, you're in Mirabar, and what would you guys like to do? You still got probably about a day and a half's travel before you get up into the mountains, if you're taking the road.
I say let's keep on keeping on.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go.
Yeah.
You
All
know.
right. You guys travel along here where I'm drawing. The first day you make it right up. You're starting to get into the peaks of the mountains. The road is now going up and winding up into the mountain path, but it's nighttime. Would you guys like to travel through the night or stop here?
Let's try. I'm sick of being in town.
on our plan, right? Like, we're free to take our time.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah. Then we rest for the night.
Okay.
All right,
My vote.
I'm fine with resting.
let's do it.
Yep.
All right, so you guys rest through the night, and
Can I just do a quick performance check to see if I get another 2?
wait, you guys are just out on your own in the wilderness right off the road right now, unless you're performing for.
Yeah.
You're okay. Yeah.
I just want to perform for my team. I just want to see if I get a shitty roll. Okay, good. I think the rolls are done. I'm God. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, you put on a
I've
great
exercised my
performance.
shitty ass roll.
Now that song was a lot better than the one that you did for those kids.
I know.
Are you-
It's embarrassing.
Are you like afraid to perform for kids because they're the harshest judges or something? What's going on?
You know, I don't think I've ever met a kid that would be a harsher judge of me than you, Lenora. And I say that with all the affection in the world.
Oh,
Fair enough. Lenora gives a thumbs up.
So,
It's like when you do stand up in New York and then you go to LA.
Totally.
who has clubs of warning?
I do. Lenora.
Somebody else says too. Is it Balasar?
I think Balasar. Yeah.
Okay, you're both awoken late into the
Sure
night.
is.
You hear what sounds like a low moans coming from further up into the mountain. Really bassy, low, but multiple voices seem to be doing it. Almost sounds like singing, possibly.
Okay.
That's
All
it.
right. Well,
Lenora wakes up everyone with a little bunk of the hub of warning on everyone's head.
Mm.
And says, "Wake up, dum-dums. We got weird moaning noises."
so yeah. Surprise. Okay. Never mind. Okay. All right. We try to see. Like, does anyone have dark vision? Can they see what it is?
dark vision.
Yeah, I have a dark vision. Crabbick, do you want to go invisible? I'm pretty stealthy. Maybe we
I
can
also
sneak
have
over.
dark vision.
Yeah, I think that's visibility on us.
Are there any small animals around?
Roll for it. Roll me an investigation.
Maybe.
Yes. You see a few squirrels up in trees.
All right. Well, since I can talk to small animals, I ask the squirrels what that moaning is.
They reply back that it's the frost giants.
That is the frost giants, everybody.
All right.
Is it
Do we
like a
want to kill
song?
them?
Is it like a song that they're singing, or what?
The chipmunk or the squirrels aren't exactly sure what it is exactly, but they say it happens every night.
Every night
okay.
they do it.
So, really quick, Nathan, I believe that our clubs like don't wake us up unless we're like in danger. So if they woke us up, it means probably that we know that we're about to be attacked, or that they didn't wake us up, or that they, whatever.
Well, the sound of a frost giant would be danger.
Oh, okay, great, fantastic.
Even if it's not attacking you, it would still trigger as danger.
Great,
Because you got to sleep through the rest of the night now, knowing that there are frost giants nearby.
Fair. Great.
We really haven't discussed what we're gonna do when we get to the giants, because we've heard that the giants are organizing to take over the realm now that the dragons are depleted in power and number. Are we just gonna try to?
Sorry, go ahead.
Just gonna talk to them and try to convince them to not do that, or what?
Yeah, I was gonna assume 10 seconds of diplomacy followed by 12 rounds of combat. Whatever, however it goes.
Thinking we already befriended the cloud giants, so I kind of wanted to see what the frost giants were thinking, if there was a way to sort of address their concerns. And I feel like, because we already know that the giants are pretty stratified across different groups. Like, there's not one giant monarchy. The giants all have their own desires and needs, and they fight amongst each other, right? So
well, but
go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, if we already have the support of the cloud giants, if we get the support of the frost giants, then I feel like we have to find, if we are able to find ways in which to bring different giant groups into the fold, then maybe we can find a way to mitigate the bad stuff, or discover who's really leading the charge on being the most evil. And if there's a way to sort of make it where it's okay, well, the giants are going to be in this area and they're going to do what they want in this area, but humans just will have to not live there.
Yeah, I think the key is I think our mission is to find out, is to verify that the giants are actually collaborating or going to unite, and see if that's true, for what purpose. Also, I believe we only made friends with 4 cloud giants. I don't know if we made friends with cloud giants as a whole.
I think they gave me a thing.
Yeah, we have a pendant, I believe, or something that says we're friendly with them, but it doesn't mean that we can stop them from making decisions as a group.
No, totally. But I feel like we can try to use that relationship to build other relationships.
To sort of parlay. Yeah. I think that's fine. That's what part of this is, fact finding, and then part of it is trying to see if we can not get them to, if they are bent on domination and uniting to dominate, that we disrupt that in some way.
Yeah. I think a lot we should be doing right now, as much as we probably could kick all of these frost giants' ass, I think we should be also fact-finding and diplomacy, and then, picking off people where we can, if we know for a fact they're not going to be able to be brought into the fold.
Right.
All right.
So, should we try and scout these frost giants maybe and see what's up with them? Or should we leave them be?
I can cast invisibility on how many? We have 6 of us. I can cast
5.
on 3 at least. We have 5 of us. I can cast on at least 3. Crabbick, if you have invisibility, maybe you can get the other 2.
I actually don't have that spell prepared any longer.
Okay. Well, you know what? I can do it on everybody. It's just going to take up a 6th level spell slot.
Well, before you do that, invisibility lasts what, an hour, right? Correct? Something like that? So we should probably determine how far away we think they are by the sound, because we could hear it and not be anywhere close to it, because these are giants singing
Especially in
together.
especially in the mountains.
Especially in the mountains, right?
True. Let's consult the squirrel.
We're asking the squirrel how far away the giants are or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, can you give us an idea of where these giants are?
They at first they don't respond. They're running around to different trees. They're chittering and chattering. It seems as
They're
if
on their
maybe
phones.
they're trying to communicate with other squirrels, and they're trying to figure it out. They finally let you know that the giants are traveling to the east, and they're several miles ahead.
Traveling to the east.
Miles ahead. Eh?
Hmm.
Okay,
Ooh,
well,
maybe
let's-
ask. Can you ask the squirrels if they've seen giants congregating anywhere,
Have you seen giants congregating anywhere?
or any of your friends?
They let you know that they mostly stay south in the Lurkwood, and no, they have not seen anything.
Ah,
Wow.
we should try to we should try to track as much as possible and follow them. If the giants are gathering somewhere, perhaps that's a good opportunity for us to be stealthy and listen to what they're doing, and then we can report back to our larger allies to see like who we should be parlaying with and who we should be attacking.
Excellent idea.
tail
Alright.
the giants. You got it.
Yeah, so let's tail the giants.
Okay. So you guys gonna try to travel through the night and get closer to them? Basically, follow the sound.
I think now there's a tiny sense of urgency, so my vote would be yes.
And
Yeah.
Mhm.
on horseback or no?
Would
why
horseback
not?
be
horses, right?
discoverable?
Yeah, be loud.
It'd be loud.
Oh. We can't do sneaky horses?
No, no.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Well, why don't we teleport the two horses that we borrowed back to the nice people of Luskin or whatever?
Yeah, let's do that. You probably have more 7th level spells than me, so maybe you should do it.
I'm happy to do it.
Okay.
Okay, so you teleport the horses away back to Luskin, and you guys start heading up the path, which is turns up towards the north, up into the mountain ranges, and it's very steep as you're climbing up, and you guys kind of follow through the night. Just as it's almost daybreak, you finally catch up to where you're overlooking where the path goes. You're now traveling east. You're here. The path is now cutting over to the east, and it goes downhill into a valley. At the bottom of the valley is what looks like it once was a lake, but now it's frozen solid. Peeking out from under the ice, though, you can see what was houses. There's like chimney tops peeking out. It looks like it's all under the frozen water now. And then beyond that, on the other side of that lake, you can see that there are four frost giants, huge, and they are still singing. It sounds like a mournful, it's not words, but just hums. It sounds mournful and sad as they are walking further on to the east.
They're sad?
It sounds very
Yeah.
mournful, yes.
People here speak giant, right? Is it translated?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
it doesn't.
thought
It doesn't translate.
language.
They're just like
doesn't
humming.
translate?
They're just humming a tune.
Okay, so I will say, I'm a music person. I'm a music gal. I'm a
Yeah.
musician.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can I use my critical analysis to get some insight into
Yeah.
why they're sad?
Yeah, roll insight.
Okay. I got another fucking one. What the fuck?
It's sad.
Lenora's like, hey, let me give this a shot as a completely
Right.
non-musical person. Oh, not much better.
Well, no.
Damn it.
You got worse than me, you got it too. Whatever. Okay, fine. I'm just not gonna roll anymore. This is Kirsten talking.
Well, I have a question.
Okay.
Who speaks giant?
I do.
Tribulations does, and so is Fyfe. Yeah.
Okay.
I do. I have the helm of languages.
Well, what if we used a communication spell to ask these frost giants what they're sad about, but from a distance? You know, where we're not going to try to get them into
No.
a fight with us. You know.
Now, I will say they're evil, and I don't think they will respond with like a pleasant answer and then forget about it. Like, right? Like, I think it'll immediately out us, and then
Yeah.
I don't think anything good comes of this, of that idea.
Here's my thought. What if wait, who speaks giant?
Me.
What if Tronick and I go invisible and then just get closer and listen to what they're talking about?
Sure. Okay. You
That
can do
works.
that.
Okay, so I will cast invisibility on Tronick. And I'm also going to give him a bardic inspiration, and I'll give myself a bardic inspiration as well. So we have that extra d12 on stealth.
Okay, and everybody else is going to stay behind, kind of hiding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Tronick and Fyfe, Fyfe makes you both invisible. You head down the slope, and you get down on the ice, very slippery, and you can now see very clearly that there, not long ago, it appears, was a town. It has been frozen solid. It's just buried hundreds of feet down, but the ice is very clear. You can see all the way down through it. You can even see that there's people, and it looks like they were just frozen in place. So this didn't happen over a long period of time. This was something that happened instantaneously. You can see people frozen with their hands outstretched, and they're all looking up as you walk across the ice. You are now nearing, and the day, the sun has come up. It is now early morning, and it looks like, actually, the frost giants are now on the other side resting. They are all four of them are beginning to sit down, and one is ripping trees from the side of the cliffside there, ripping trees out from above the mountain and laying it down. It looks like they're about to build a fire. And they're still humming.
Are they saying anything?
And now that you're closer, I'll give you another insight if you want to see what you think you can.
Oh, God. Okay, cool. Okay.
Okay.
Run terribly today, too.
So, Fyfe, this sounds like possibly a funeral type song.
Do I see a dead body?
No, you don't see a body, but that's definitely it's definitely would. This seems like this would be a song you would sing for like a funeral or, something tragic.
Can I? Oof. Actually, I'm gonna message Tronick to ask him if this is stupid. What if I modify somebody's memory and have like one of the giants' memories? I'm guessing they don't have a good wisdom saving throw, and I get them to forget while they're here and to ask the question so that they can talk about it. Is that dumb?
Wait, what?
So I have modified memory.
Oh.
And they're just not speaking about things. What if I modify the memory so that they don't remember what they're doing? And then they can ask that. And then maybe everybody will start talking about what's actually going on here.
I put them up so that you can cast on them on the combat tracker.
I can?
If you want to. I mean, I put them up there so that whatever you guys want to do, you can.
Okay. Is that stupid? This is all a message, like in our heads.
I don't know. That sounds pretty good to me.
I mean, we don't have any real better ideas right now, so I'm not opposed to it.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Is there one that looks like weenie and sad?
No.
Why the weeniest one? Do it to the strongest one. Who cares?
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the one who got the shittiest.
They all
initiative check, which was like a 6.
They all four look pretty solemn, but definitely they have an air of confidence and.
Okay, I'm gonna cast. He fails.
Okay.
Or she fails. So I want the frost giant to forget just like literally everything related to the current task that she's doing for the last 24 hours. I think it's 24 hours. What was it? Let me double check. It might not be 24 hours. Memory. under 7 or 8? Yeah, it's 24 hours. So she just doesn't remember anything related to her current task that she's doing for the last day.
Okay. So as you cast this, he was stacking up the trees there. Another of the giants was beginning to light the fire, and the giant suddenly stops what he's doing. He kind of takes a couple of steps back, and he's rubbing at his head. Now you hear the one who lit the trees starting. It's a huge pyre for you guys, you know. You hear the other giant say, "Brother, what's wrong with you? Sit, rest before night comes and we continue our journey." In which case the giant that you had erased his memory, he is looking around back and forth. "I can't even remember getting here. Something has happened." Now all 3 of the other giants have stood up. Magic's afoot, and they're all looking around, and they're beginning to stomp around, and they're approaching. One of them has walked further to the east. The other 2 are walking towards you and Roenick.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can we quietly move away from him?
Yeah. You can attempt to. You're going to try to go back to the group?
No. Well, I don't know. Roenick, what do you want to do? I don't want to get you killed.
No, I'm ready for a fight. So.
Okay. I'm going to first message the group and be like, potential for trouble, FYI. I'm going to message Crabbick and Balasar and Lenora, all of them.
Yeah, they're about 100 yards from you guys.
So I would like maybe close the distance a little bit, and then we'll try to like stealth backwards and try to not be seen.
Okay. Both of you roll me a dexterity check as you try to cross the ice.
Saving throw or regular one?
Just regular. Okay. You both make it across the ice, and you're headed back up. The giants, both of them have stepped onto the ice. One of them kicks actually into one of the chimneys. It comes crumbling and spills across the ice. And they kind of don't go any further. They're both just looking around. Let me do this real quick.
Is it like we didn't see anybody else?
Yeah, I'm making sure they don't.
It's Fyfe and Roenick that are down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Exactly who you want in this situation.
You got brains and you got beauty. Wait, no, you beauty and brawn.
No, they didn't see you guys.
Nice.
Okay. I'm gonna message to Roenick. I feel like we can take. I'm not you, just you and me, but I feel like the group can take 4 giants. Is that stupid of me to think that?
I don't know. 4 giants feels like a lot. Nathan, how powerful do we like? Can we do like a history?
Yeah, roll a
whatever
history check.
Okay, I'm gonna.
See how we feel about this. My history is.
I'm rolling way better.
Your history is a little better than mine. I don't know. It's a good question.
Fyfe, you feel fair.
Okay.
You feel. I mean, yeah, it's doable. It would be dangerous.
Okay. I'm gonna message. I feel like we. I'm gonna send like a bunch of text messages. I'm like a girl in high school who's just like immediately decided to talk to the group chat.
Well,
So
you've made it.
like
You've made it back to the group now. You're back with them.
Oh, we're back. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, hey, you guys. I do think that I didn't get much insight. I think somebody died, but I don't think that we're going to be able to figure out what's going on unless we capture one of them. So maybe it's time to fight, or maybe it's time to like confront them and then fight. I think it might be helpful if we lay some kind of trap to at least maybe disable one or two of them so that we can have the upper hand when we go and talk to them. These guys feel like the type of guys that appreciate strength.
How are
What?
What?
how many ice giants are we talking?
Only 4. And there's 5 of us.
Okay, I think we got this. Lenora's like, say the word, and I'm on it. I show of force. Is what I heard, and I'm ready to do that on the team's mark.
Okay, so one of the things that I can do, maybe, I can make an arcane gate that is 500 feet, so we can have all of us sort of show up out of nowhere, and maybe get a surprise round.
Yeah, that sounds pretty
You want
fun.
to try that?
Do it.
Okay. Are we good with that, Nathan? I'm not gonna get fucked.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Yeah.
Nate,
All right, okay.
Answer the
But am
question.
I gonna get fucked? That's a very specific question. Okay,
Have Lenora ask her god.
Yeah, ask God. If
Any-
get fucked.
Wait, before we do this really quick, is there any way you guys saw the ice and what it is? Is there any way we could use this ice to our advantage, or on frost giants, or is it not deep enough and our frost giants like? Is that like, throwing like a fish in water?
Well, they're standing on it right now, 2 of them, and it's not even cracking.
It's not correct.
Yeah, it seems like some permafrost shit.
All right.
Okay. Anybody? Wait. I'm gonna cast. What am I gonna cast? I'm gonna cast heroism. It's a baby spell on everybody. Where is it? Where'd she go? If anybody has some buffers, let's do some buffers first. Who's got the worst wisdom in the group?
Probably me or Balasar. Mine's 14.
I am not as wise as you.
Okay, I'm going to cast wisdom on Balasar and Roenick. So you guys have immunity against fear, and you have 5 temporary hit points.
5 temporary hit points. Love to hear it.
And I'm also going to do a Buffy, not a Buffy, but a Buff inspiring leader speech, and be like, "We got this." I'm going to do a Buffy speech, Joss Whedon. So you guys also add another 19. Everybody gets a 19 temporary hit point.
Is this before is this Joss before he got canceled?
Yeah,
This
it's
is
like,
Joss pre-cancel.
I heard some things about you.
This is Firefly Whedon. This is like the top level. So everybody gets 19, and then Balasar and Roenick get an extra 5 on top of that. So they have a 24 extra temporary hit points. Any other buffs that I can do to you? Nope. And you are immune from being frightened.
Nathan, do giants count as monsters for the dominate monster spell?
Do they count as what?
Monsters for the dominate monster spell?
Let me see.
Lenora, you should add in 19 to your temp. And
19
Roenick
to
is
my
24.
temporary hit points?
Yes, you have 19 temporary hit points. And
Alright,
Roenick
done.
gets 24.
No, they don't count as monsters, no.
Okay.
All right. We're all hit pointed up. I'm just going to be doing a lot of Eldritch Blast because I just use a ton of spells. But let's do it.
So wait, what's the plan? We're trying to keep one alive?
I think we should try to keep all of them alive, but I think we're going to use my Arcane Gate to try to get a surprise attack on them because they'll just show up, and then we maybe use one of our turns to say like, "Hey, stop," and then if maybe they'll stop, maybe they won't, and then we fight.
Oh, yeah, I don't think there's any way. I mean, I think if we walk in there and start a fight, I think one alive is maybe the best that we'll do.
Yeah, well, we have. I guess hold monster is not going to work, but we can figure out a way to unless there's other stuff that we could do to keep them from killing all of us immediately.
I mean, I'm pretty confident that we can
Survive.
even the playing field.
Okay. We'll get a. I say we show up. We hit a couple of them with all of our intensity. I think they'll appreciate strength. So we get a surprise round. Fingers crossed. We bam, 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 as many as possible, and then we say, "Hey, we don't want to kill you, but we can't let you do what you're doing. We gotta know what's going on." How's that sound as a plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Or we continue to follow them.
Would you prefer to follow?
I am curious where they're going.
They do seem to now be giving up on the search and returning back to the one there in the middle, Frost Giant 3 that you had cast on. They are starting to return back to him.
My biggest fear is that if we follow them, they're going to end up with more giants. I feel like we could take 4 right now. I don't think we could take, if they are going to somewhere else and they're going to meet up with even more of their kind, I feel like we'll be fucked then. So it's almost better to fight some of them now. I genuinely think we could take 4 giants.
I think we could, but the plan is to see where if they meet up with more giants. Isn't that good? Isn't that us doing our job? Isn't that us figuring out where they're going? If we get caught in that case, then yeah, we run away because we're fucked. But I think in this case, we are trying to find out where they're going and see if they are meeting up with more giants.
Now, but I will leave it to the rest of the group. I think it's a democracy. We should elect what we do.
I am think it would be really fun to fight these giants, and I think that we can use magic to, if we leave one of them alive, we can use magic to alter his memory and tell him oh, your friends went ahead without you, you got to catch up or something, and then we can follow him if he's not going to talk, but I do think it'd be fun to attack these giants, so that's my vote.
Don't you guys have
again, we know frost giants are evil. We don't need to be precious about these are good people trying to do the right thing. They're
right.
No, I don't think that was the plan. I think the plan was just more to see where they're going rather than
yeah. I mean,
I'm not worried about that. I mean, look, I see the 4 big Fs on the map. You don't think I want to turn some green dots red? Yeah. But there's, that's all. I mean, again, yeah, I'll do whatever the group wants, but that's all.
Lenora, what do you think?
Lenora's always team battle. Yeah, her vote would be to fight. I think in this case.
I see both sides. I'm not sure
Okay.
yet. I'm abstaining.
It doesn't really matter because we're already at 3 for fight.
I know, but I like to see whatever.
It's kind of funny that the 2 fighters are the ones that aren't ready, don't want to fight.
I think we could take 4, and you have your what's it called, circle of truth, so we can always get the truth out of them.
Possibly, yeah. True.
Truth.
Okay, I'm gonna cast my arcane gate. This is speak now or forever hold your peace.
All right.
Let's do it.
Brandish my weapon.
I cast arcane gate, and I want to open up a gate right behind the giants. It is up to 500 feet, and I said we were 100 feet away before.
100 yards.
So, what's the difference between yards and feet?
Big.
I say, not knowing. Okay, well, so I guess we'll jog over and catch up.
A yard is 3 feet.
A yard is 3 feet. Okay. Well, then we're only 300 yards away.
Well, here's the deal. You guys are up high, right? It slopes way down, and then there's that frozen lake with the town under it. And then there's the giants right past that, okay? And they're now sitting down at a campfire. But because it went down, there's cliff sides on both sides of them. But where you guys are at, you could go to either side, either north or south along the mountain pass and be on top of them as well.
Oh, you mean like
Now, when they stand up, they're so tall that they could reach you on top, but they're sitting right now. You could stay out of vision and sneak around, most likely. So you don't have to charge forward if you don't want to, is what I'm saying. You're looking around, and you would have that option as well.
What do you guys think?
I'm abstaining.
How's everybody's stealth rolls look?
Bad. Very bad.
Very bad. Would it be possible to get close enough without alerting them and then make a arcane gate where that little circle is so that we don't have to roll a stealth check to get there?
To get close enough to cast that, you'd be in visible range. Because the lake there's nothing to hide behind besides a couple little chimneys poking up, and a couple of rooftops barely poking up out of the ice. So it's just flat if you're going to go straight down.
Then let's just pull them, I guess. Fuck. I don't know. I don't want to get like attacked. I thought we were going to get an extra round.
You could try if you went around from the tops.
Other people chime in.
What are our options?
I'm going to draw it here. So here's the path going down. Slope here. Lake of ice here. Okay, this is the cliff side. So this is cliff.
We should probably avoid the ice.
Trees. And stuff up on this side, also this side. So this is cliff going down.
How high is the cliff? Like
It's about from the bottom down here where they're at its lowest point. If you guys are right above them, it'd be about 80 feet down.
80 feet. And they're how tall?
Roughly, they're about 60 feet, but with arm length, they could reach up.
They're 60 feet tall?
Frost giants are huge.
Like,
Holy shit. Yeah, Zone of Truth. Truly, Zone of Truth, like if I had to Zone of Truth one, I could maybe the zone would have to be just around its head.
God damn.
Like
maybe we could take the high ground and shoot arrows at them and stuff, and maybe they'll try to we could do ranged attacks.
Yeah, I think if anything we should go on the high ground.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If only to say, Frost Giants, I have the high ground.
What do you want to do? Let's try to go around the cliff where they can't see us.
You guys going north or south?
North.
Okay.
North.
Yeah, sure. North seems easier.
All right, and show me somebody move where you want to be. Exactly.
There.
Okay, everybody agree?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. So everybody just roll me a dexterity check real quick to make sure you silently move through the...
A check or a save or a stealth roll?
Just a dexterity roll, because you guys are just trying to be quiet. You're just trying to not make any noise. It's mostly dead. It's, the trees are fur. There's not like leaves on the ground or anything like that. All right. Well, let's see. So
So much
Lenora,
for that plan.
Lenora and Balasar were a little loud. Hang on a second. I'm gonna see if they.
This is not my forte.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Agreed. Ditto. Uh-oh.
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
Frost Giant 1 heard it. He stood up and he has walked over to the north side. You guys, he doesn't see you, but he knows there's something up there. You hear him yell out, Fyfe and Roenick. You hear him say in Giant, hear him say, something's up here. And the other...
Nathan,
Yes.
do those of us who don't speak Giant know that we have piqued their curiosity?
Yeah, you can tell because they're all standing and the loud booms as they're walking.
I would like to cast Minor Illusion to create the sound of people walking on dry leaves in the opposite direction.
To the south, on the south
Yeah.
side?
Mhm.
All right.
Ooh, interesting.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
And a low-level spell.
Mm.
Okay, they fell for it. They begin running over to this side. One of the other giants shouts, "No, they were to the south!" And they're over here now. They're reaching their big hands up on top of the cliff, and they're grabbing at the entire land and just pulling it down. So trees are just in between their fingers as they're just ripping at the earth above them and just ripping that mountain apart, looking for something.
Lenora suddenly casts Shield of Faith on herself.
All right.
Can we have attacks, or should we wait?
I'm down for attacking, and I already have a spell that I want to cast, so...
Okay. Let's do it. I didn't have to waste my arcane gate either. My 6th level. Unless, do you do our hard hitters? Do you guys want to go down there, or do you feel like you can hit them from up here?
I mean, if they're reaching, we can smack at some hands.
Well,
Okay.
we can't, if we can't really get to their bodies, then, we just have to... Is it even feasible for us to, hit their hands when they, because, I don't know. Nathan,
So
is that feasible?
Yeah, it would. I mean, it'd be a dexterity saving throw that you didn't get pulled down with the dirt and rocks as they're clawing. But yeah, you
Right.
could. Yeah.
Oh,
you could
good.
attempt to do
Dexterity saving throw. Awesome. So
Yeah.
then I'll be fine.
Okay,
And
I have one more
totally fine.
thing. I do have this spell called Mass Suggestion. And I can influence up to 12 creatures for 24 hours to do whatever I want. They just have to save. Should I cast that first?
What would you have them do?
They would just have to. They would have to make a.
No, what would you have them do?
I guess be your friends. Talk to us. Have a conversation.
Really
know.
pushing this friendship angle.
What else would I have them do? Murder each other? We can do anything and I just have to tell them. I get 2 sentences to figure out what I want to say to them.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Might as well even up the odds, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can say that for the next 24 hours, you will be our best friends and you tell us everything about the last week or the last month that you've been up to. And then you go run into the woods. Or I can say, we're chill. Tell us how your last month has been. And then go run into the woods. And that's 3 things. We'll do that for 24 hours. I'm looking for approval. I didn't have a dad.
Does that solve the objective of having them tell us what they did, and then running away?
I hope so. I mean, I guess the problem is that I just don't know. I don't know how long they've been up to, what they've been up to. I've never used this spell before. I don't know what their wisdom saves are. It's a pretty high DC. My DC is 18, so I don't. Depending, I'm guessing these giants are not that wise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think they're that wise. So
I mean, where are they going and why are they sad? Seem to be like the two pressing questions.
We're friends.
Now remember with that spell, it has to be something reasonable. Right?
Reasonable. Okay.
It has to be, you can ask them, it has to be worded in such a manner to be a reasonable thing that they might do in that scenario, right? That's the way the spell is worded. So,
sure. Maybe
if they're upset, you could, like, they're still upset, so that you'd have to change their mind about something, but they'd still be upset. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maybe I just say, we're allies. Tell us what you guys have been up to. Or even just, we're allies. Like, we're best friends. Like, don't you think we're great? Aren't we the sweetest, coolest small folk you've ever seen? And then we can just convince them to tell us, and then we leave before the 24 hours are up, and they're not going to fuck us up.
You know what? We might as well try it.
You'd have to give them a command, though. It's a course of activity.
Befriend me. And tell me your secrets.
I mean, based on the way that Nathan's talking, I don't think this is going to work.
You can change what they're doing. It's an activity. My suggestion is you change the course of activity of what they're doing. You can't alter their mind state.
Maybe we just say fight each other. Well, no, it says they're not going to stab themselves.
Not themselves, because that's unreasonable. But fight each other, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll say fight each other, and then whoever survives, we fight.
Sounds good.
I mean, to be up in a mountain range, looking down in a valley, watching four giants fight each other is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to cast that, and I'm going to have cutting words as my reaction available in case anybody doesn't fucking make it. Okay, cool. Ready, set, go. Pray to the gods.
Pray to the gods.
Ooh! Okay, the guy who got 21.
One saved.
Okay, you know what? Actually, he's just going to be confused. He's just going to get his friends to kick his ass. Kill each other. Or, no, not kill each other, but, like, I'm going to make them all think that the other one is betraying and that they're not true and that they should fight each other.
So you're suggesting that they fight one another. First of all, Frost Giant 4, he's still just clawing at the ground looking for it. The Frost Giant 1 here in the middle, the second one here in line, he bumps into Frost Giant 2. Their hands are all grabbing each other and stuff this entire time. Frost Giant 1, his elbow kind of bumps into Frost Giant 2's hand, and Frost Giant 2's aggravated by it, and he slaps him away. It pushes him over into Frost Giant 3, who bumps into Frost Giant 4. Frost Giant 4 just bumps Frost Giant 3 back. He slams into Frost Giant 1. Frost Giant 1 turns and throws a punch at Frost Giant 2. He goes crashing down into the ice below you. The ice, it doesn't fall through, but it shatters. Just shards of ice flies up into the air and glitters in the sunlight. There's a piece of debris from the houses where he just crashed right down on top of them. Frost Giant 3 saw Frost Giant 1 do that. He grabs him and slams him into the mountainside here. It shoves him back into the rock, and rock is spraying. Frost Giant 4 has walked out. He is screaming in giant, "Brothers, calm yourself! Calm yourself!" The Frost Giant 2 is now getting himself back up, and he's charging towards Frost Giant 1, who is in the mountain now, like slammed into it. He grabs him and slings him across, and he goes crashing into your side of the mountain. Everybody roll a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Jesus. It's good TV,
Saving
though.
throw? Okay.
The saving
Good.
throw, yeah.
Saving throw.
Oh, sorry, I rolled twice. I'm just 15.
Yes.
Okay. So when this happens and he slams in, he just, basically just melts into the mountainside. And rock and the trees are falling down on top of him. Lenora and Crabbick, you guys get caught up in the landslide as the mountain is crumbling. And you come sliding down. You actually slide completely down the frost giant, across his belly, and down in between his legs. And that's where you are now. 8, 3.
And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hill.
So, Lenora, you took 19 points of damage. I'm just going to delete that
Whoa.
from here. And Crabbick.
Those temporary hit points, though.
Yeah.
You take 14 points of damage.
Lenora and Crabbick.
All right. And, yeah, that's what's going on. But you guys are up at the top. You guys did not fall down. Roenick, Fyfe, and Balasar. Frost Giant 4, the other two are still over here. They're fighting each other. Frost Giant 4 sees Crabbick and Lenora. Roll initiative.
Okay, well, the other ones are fighting.
Yeah, maybe they won't care about the intro.
I am going to use a luck roll to drop that bad initiative.
Okay.
That's
Nice. Way better.
Are we all rolling initiative?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
They don't see you 3 up top, though. They don't know you're there.
Great.
Damn.
I have never rolled like this before, and I hope it sticks around.
All right. So.
These-
Dang, they had high rolls. Okay. So.
God damn it.
Frost
Holy
Giant
shit.
2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4,
16.
5. What did I do? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Frost Giant 2 has saw Crabbick and charges towards him. Or actually, no, it's a Frost Giant. He grabs a big chunk of rock of the mountainside behind him and throws it at Crabbick. Now, Lenora, you're near him, so I have to roll for you too.
Okay, so they've stopped fighting each other.
Well, I'm rolling to see who they fight. They can still fight one another. They're going to be
Yeah.
doing that for
Gotcha.
how long did you say that lasts? Mass. It lasts a while, doesn't it? Isn't it 24 hours?
A full day, yeah.
Okay, Crabbick, you managed to move out of the way as the giant boulder just smashes down. It is going to also hit the Frost Giant 1 because this is right between his legs. Lenora, let me roll it on you. Misses. So you dodge out of the way. Now let me roll it against the giant. It's a hit.
Oh, fuck.
Damn. Hell yeah. Kill your friend.
31 damage. And now it is that giant's turn. He is, let me get this right. He is really mad that he just hit him with the rock. He is going to actually shove Crabbick and Lenora. He literally reaches down. Both of you roll a dexterity saving throw. He's trying to grab you. He's just trying to sling you out of the way.
Jeez. I don't want to be here either, bro.
I'm gonna use my my dodge ring to succeed on this.
Okay, you're good then. So Crabbick, he does grab you, but you slip out between his fingers. It was a clumsy grab. And Lenora, he picks you up, but then you slip free. You do have to fall quite a bit because you're up in the air. You take 6 points of damage as you're falling down.
Okay.
All right, and then he charges towards Frost Giant 2. He's actually trying to slam him back into that crevice that was created where he was earlier, slammed into it here. It's a hit. All right, he slams him. Oh, whoops, got the drawing tool out. All right, he slams him back into the crevice, and he's just shoving him back in there. Frost Giant 4 is looking around really confused, and he just sees Lenora and Crabbick there, and he's just charging towards. With one fist, he's slamming down on Lenora, with the other on Crabbick.
Oh boy.
Here's Lenora's roll. It's a critical
Cutting
hit.
words. I'm gonna cutting words that.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a d12, and it's just minus that. Okay, so it is
Did it uncrit the crit?
uncrit the crit, so it's not crit anymore, and it is actually a whatever 29 minus 12 is, 17.
17. That's on Lenora.
Yeah.
Let me check her stats. That's still a hit. All right, but not a... Let me re-roll it so it doesn't do as a crit.
Cool. Sorry, Lenora.
No.
Okay, that
This
okay.
is an
So hit
improvement.
and
30
damage.
I would like to give him his roll for when he tries to attack me.
Okay, what would you like it to be?
6.
All right, so he misses you.
Right.
And
Magic.
Now it is Crabbick's turn.
Okay, well. So the only guy who's really focused on us is Frost Giant 4, right?
Right now, yep.
Okay, well. I am going to cast. Where are you? I just was looking at the spell. I'm going to cast Phantasmal Killer.
Okay.
This guy.
What is that, by the way? Sounds nasty. Hey, fellas.
Phantasmal Killer. Tap into the nightmares of a creature that I can see within range and create an illusory manifestation of its deepest fears, visible only to that creature. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the target becomes frightened for the duration. At the end of each of the target's turn before the spell's end, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 4d10 psychic damage.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Now, does that mean he takes it now, or does it have to wait until his turn?
I think you have to wait until his
It
turn.
sounds like every time it's his turn, he takes damage, yeah.
Yeah.
So don't let us forget that, because I don't think it's going to do that on its own.
Gotcha. All right.
4d10? Is that what you said?
Yeah, so I can put the effect on him, or does he
Yeah,
have the effect
put
already?
the effect, and it may do it on it. Yeah, it says frightened. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right, and it is Lenora's turn.
Okay. Jesus Christ. The frost giant that's nearest me is the one that's on my side or whatever, on our side.
Yes.
Lenora, Poseidon Christ.
What was that? Oh yeah, Poseidon Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was always like, depths of Poseidon. Okay, so she, I think, is going to attempt to distract them. What's the water situation where we are, Nate, in the environment?
There's the ice behind you. It's all cracked and stuff from where the giant fell on it earlier.
Yeah.
But it's still solid ice.
Okay. Yeah. No. Sounds about right. I wish I had a cool fire spell. I feel like that would be good against them, but I don't. So instead, I'm going to. I think let's just go for it here. I think I'm gonna cast Earthquake on these fuckers. It's only. Oh yeah, this is great actually because I can cast it at them. So I'm creating a seismic disturbance at a point in the ground I see within range. So center it at the 3 frost giants.
Okay.
And for the duration, an intense tremor rips through the ground at a 100-foot radius, centered on the point that shakes creatures and structures in contact with the ground in that area. Am I like outside of a 100-foot radius, or am I within 500 foot
Yeah,
radius?
you could get.
I'll back up enough.
You could get those two. Yeah, you could move also a bit, but yeah, you.
Yeah,
could,
I
you could
back
get
up as far as I can. And
1
then
and
cast
2 would be the ones
Yeah.
you could get in the line.
Great.
Is that what you wanted to do?
Yeah. However, I can do it so that they're targeted and not me and Crabbick.
Right. So right through here where I drew the ziggy zaggy.
Well, it's a radius, so I think you'll get all three of them.
Is
right?
it a circle?
100-foot radius.
Oh, it says radius. Okay, so that would be about like
yeah.
you could get these three then.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and target them now and not target myself. And do Earthquake. Okay, looks like they all succeeded. Good for you guys.
Still damage, so it's half damage, right?
Yeah. 50 bludgeon. I see two options here. Which one do I choose one? Like I didn't cast in the first one. So they all take 25, and then I think the deal is if they stick around in that area, as long as I'm concentrating, each creature must make a dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone. And then there's a whole additional effects like fissures and stuff that's at the DM's discretion. So
Right.
if you have Earthquake open up, Nate, you can take a look.
Okay. All right. I like it.
But that's it.
All right. Okay. And now it is Balasar's turn.
All right. Am I muted or no? Can you hear me?
No, we can hear you.
Okay, great.
You're not excited,
All right,
Jarrett, apparently.
No, we hear your stupid shit. Okay.
We hear you.
So how I'm gonna look at how to get down there to try to help out in the fight against Frost Giant 4. So how does it look like I could get down there as quickly as possible?
You could just slide down from the absolute disaster here where that giant was slammed in right here. You could just literally slide down. It'd be an easy dexterity check if you wanted to just slide down.
Okay, what about if I sort of tried to like do it in a more the kind of way that would make it an athletics check instead of a dexterity check?
Like a fancy, you want to come come cartwheeling down or something like that?
Or just coming down like handholds and like
okay,
really
gotcha. Okay,
combining sliding with
jumping and
grabbing onto stuff
and grabbing things.
Can I yell at Balasar and Roenick that I can get them down there if they hold their action?
Okay. All right. Now, could I get down there? Because I don't assume I can get down there into the Frost Giant to attack in one turn, right?
Yeah, you could. You could get to Frost Giant 4.
An attack. Okay.
An attack, yeah.
All right. Then I look at Fyfe. I say, I'm like, I think I could get him now.
Yeah, do it. Do what you gotta do, man.
Is what you're thinking better? If it's better, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going down.
Based on the rocks and the kind of tree stubs that are kind of sticking out from all the earth and dirt and rocks and everything on your way down, if you're going to do a fancy slide down, it'd be an athletics check of 15. By the way.
Great, I'll do that.
Okay.
Fyfe, you weren't telling me not to, right? If you are, let me know.
Now,
and I'll stop and I'll listen.
Go ahead and tell me your full plan here. So you're going to fancily, I got that part, get down, and then what are you wanting to do the fire giant when you get to the bottom?
I want to run up to Frost Giant 4 and attack him.
Okay, all right. We'll make this as cool as your roll is.
Okay, but if this can't all be one turn, I'm going to defer my attack until, or if it can't possibly be one turn. Obviously, if I fail some checks or whatever.
Okay,
but it can, right? That's what we're saying, Nathan.
Yeah, worst case scenario, you're going to fall and maybe take a little bit of damage, but you'll still be able to.
Okay, great.
You'll still be able to get up and go attack them if you want to.
Oh, okay, great. All right, so athletics check?
Yep, 15 or better.
All right.
The higher you roll, the cooler we'll make it. All right. Ooh, dang. All right, so Balasar jumps over. Let me hang on. Let me get out of drawing mode here. He jumps over. He jumps on top of a rock that's protruding from the ground here at the top of the cliff. He yells Balasar. He bounds off. He slides about a quarter of a way down. He grabs onto a a root of a tree that's just sticking out from the earth, and he slings himself around on it, which sends him airborne, and he is flying through the air, coming right down on top of Frost Giant 4 with his sword drawn. What do you do?
Hell yeah, swing. And I'm going to turn on some smites.
All right.
Just let me find them. Let's see. Let's see. So it's, if I did it as a 4th level, that would be 5d8, I believe. No, 6d8. Okay, we'll do it as this is a low, and then 2d8 and then 3. Okay, so we'll do it like this. All right. So I'm gonna swing. Oops.
Oh,
I did not target him.
Well, that's a hit.
Okay. So I'll just roll damage then?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, 46 damage. So you come crashing. Is it? You got to roll for your smite too, right? Or is that in there?
No,
it is in there.
Those are the smites.
All right, so
Yeah.
you come crashing down with your blade right on top of his skull. You hear a sickening crack as it lands on top of him. He staggers backwards, and then you land right in between Lenora and Crabbick here. There's blood spilling down from his head. He's reaching and grabbing at it and welling out. And now it is Tronick's turn.
Nope. I get a second attack.
Oh, my bad. All right, go ahead.
All right. So I'm going to attack again. I'm going to turn on another smite. What? 5d8 is 4. So I'm going to attack again with the 3d8. Sorry, it just takes a sec.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna turn this one on. Okay. I'm gonna attack again.
It's a miss.
Yeah, miss.
All right. Well, still fancy first hit. When
Oh,
you came down, because he staggered backwards after you hit him on the head, it caused you to your swipe on your way down to miss.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm going to cast Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
Okay. That's it.
Oh, I forgot. I was thinking that I did something right now. Right. Okay, Tronick. Now it's your turn.
Wait, so do I have to do like a fancy move like Balasar in order to like be able to hit him too?
You can if you want.
Sure.
Okay, you're gonna try to slide down.
Yeah. So what do I gotta hit?
Same thing. 15 on your way down. The higher, the fancier it'll be.
What are we doing? Athletics?
Athletics. Yeah. Are you trying to do a fancy one, or are you just trying to get down there? Okay. Yeah. So athletics.
Athletics.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what do you know? So Tronick jumps up on top of the rock and jumps right down. He slides down. He catches on top of a rock near the end and bounces himself up onto another rock. And then he goes flying towards, because he's still stumbling backwards, and you're flying. You pushed yourself off the rock, and you're flying towards him with your sword out right towards his stomach.
Okay, flame on.
Okay.
So what? All right. So which one am I? Which one can
4.
I attack?
You're headed towards 4.
Okay. There's attack 1.
All right, you hit. This is a great sword. Yeah, it slams right into his stomach, reeling him back even further. And and you've clung to his stomach as you swing again.
You want me to swing again?
Don't you get another swing?
I get 3 swings.
All right.
So yeah, I'll take the second one. Here comes number 2.
I need to add that 5, right?
Yeah, that's the flame. And you need to add that 3 too.
Okay, so 8 more.
And here comes the last one.
All right. Miss. All right, so you've attached yourself to his stomach. You hit him again. There's blood pouring down and from his head from the injury that Balasar done to his skull, and you're ripping into his stomach. But your fingers slip on the third swing, and you miss from all the blood pouring down, and you land right here in between Balasar and Crabbick. All
Well, this is
right.
another fine mess you've gotten us into.
All right, Fyfe, it's your turn.
Going to target Giant 4.
Wait, before you go,
And-
I think the chat is requesting some magic
Go,
hand.
Listen, I'm always down to do magic hand butt stuff when it is appropriate, when it is called for, when it will help the team. And this currently does not feel like the moment.
Well,
So
I tell you what, because he's super chatted, I'm gonna give you a bonus butt move after your whatever
okay,
you
a
want to
bonus
do.
butt move.
Because it was a super
right,
chat.
all right.
It wasn't just a comment. It was a super chat. So I'll give you a bonus butt move for the super chat.
That is fair. That is fair. I will then cast. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do, and I will say, instead of giving a bonus, can I just get a bonus action mage hand?
Yes.
Okay, so I am going to say to Frost Giant 4, in the words of our immortal savior, Lady Gaga, just dance. And I'm going to cast Otto's Irresistible Dance on him.
Okay.
And he will need to, there's no saving throw.
Right.
He just has to dance. He
Right.
immediately starts dancing.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bonus action cast Mage Hand. And I want him to sort of do like a slutty girl at the club where he starts like bending over. And I'm going to use my Mage Hand to do like a cool, like, I'm smacking a butt at a club while he's dancing.
Okay. Now, before I word this all out, I just want to say real quick that this is why the Dungeons and Dragons movie coming out is a comedy. Okay. I'm just all right. So, Frost Giant 4.
I got a question. real
Okay.
quick. So Frost Giant 4 is now frightened and dancing.
Yeah, that's
right?
right. He's also frightened. I was gonna.
He's doing Thriller.
We're gonna
Yeah,
play
he
into
is-
that.
He's doing the Thriller dance.
So his face is twisted, right, into this frightened, scary. His eyes are opened, and he's got this grimace on his face. His skull is busted open. There's blood pouring down. His stomach has a big giant gash in it from Roenick attacking him. And even though he looks scared and frightened, and he's kind of doing a dance here, slapping his butt and twisting himself around, and it looks like an attempt to be sexy, but he's large and bulky, and he's got that dad belly, and it definitely doesn't look sexy, but you can see what he's going for, and
Feel that.
he is trying to dance himself away, and it's leaving a big trail of blood as he does so, and as he smacks his butt, there's blood from where he was holding at his head, and there's a big now red giant handprint right on his butt cheek, as he is trying to dance himself away. All right. Anything else, Fyfe?
No, I'm just gonna if I use my bonus action Mage Hand to make him, I'm gonna have my Mage Hand do like a little like finger guns at him so he knows that he's getting it. And then I'm gonna end my turn. But he can't do anything he can only use his movement for the next round to
Dance.
He can only use his movement to dance.
Mm-hmm.
He has disadvantage on dex saving throws and attack rolls, and he has other people have advantage on him while he's dancing. He can try to use a wisdom saving throw at the end of his turn to get out, but he is dancing. He's a
Okay.
dancing man.
It sounds like we roofied him.
It does, yeah. That's 5. That's 5.
All right. So it's Frost Giant 3's turn. I'm going to roll for who he's going after because he could attack anybody here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Frost Giant 3 sees his brother there dancing. He shoves him out of the way. And he is got both of his fists up in the air, and he's slamming it down towards...
Like you don't care?
Yeah, like he don't care. Towards Lenora and Balasar.
How dare you?
All right, let's see.
Is he within 5 feet of me?
Misses Lenora. Lenora dodges out of the way. Is who within 5 feet of you?
Is Frost Giant 3 within 5 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay, then because of Sentinel, when he attacks Lenora, I can take my reaction to get an attack on him.
Nice. All right, we'll play that out. Let's see if he hits you, because he's attacking you both at the same time.
Right.
Looks like you both dodged out of the way. And go ahead and roll your.
Great. All right, let me put my shit on. All right. Okay.
He's Frost Giant 3.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Great. And I will attack Frost Giant 3. Never mind.
All right. He is attacking again, but this time he's actually reaching down, and he is trying to grab at Crabbick and Roenick. Both of you guys roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Trying to decide if I want to use another one of my dodges.
Yeah, wait. I have luck rolls. What am I doing?
Yeah, I'll use another one of my dodges.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my ring evasion.
Okay.
And it automatically succeeds instead.
Okay. All right. So both of you, he grabs at you, but you're able to wiggle your way out of his fingers. And now it is Frost Giant 2. Where's he at? All right, he is slammed into this other side of the mountain, being pushed by Frost Giant 1. He has no choice but to try to fight Frost Giant 1. He reaches behind him, and you can see a giant great axe. He unsheaths it, and he is trying to slam it into Frost Giant 1. Critical miss. So the axe flies... Well, actually, let me roll for it. Let's see how bad this is. Yeah. Okay, so when he does that, because he's all crammed into rock and earth there, and his face is being smashed in by Frost Giant 1, when he tries to use it, he can't see. It slips out of his fingers, and it goes flying. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3. Okay, it goes flying. It hits Frost Giant 3. It takes 27 damage, and it goes past him. And let's see if it hits Lenora as it's falling to the ground.
I gotta get out of here. This sucks. I'm getting hit by every round.
It missed. You dodged out of the way, but there's now a giant great axe just dug into the ground right here. And now it is Frost Giant 1's turn. He just got hit by the great axe. Let's see here. I'm going to roll for it. He shoves Frost Giant 2 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, he can't really get past Frost Giant 3 and 4. He's grabs Frost Giant 3 and shoves him to the side. Frost Giant 4 is dancing like an idiot. He shoves him over here. And he is trying to attack Crabbick. He has a rock in his hand, and he's trying to smash it down on top of your head. It's a hit.
Kirsten just said she wanted a cutting words that, but she's muted.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like somebody got to her first.
Sorry. I'm pretty sure Crabbick has a 12 could get that down, right?
What's that?
If I cutting words that, A 12 could get you down to a point where you wouldn't get hit at all, right?
A 12.
Crabbick. What's your AC?
14.
Oh, never mind. I'm not going to do it. Sorry. Go ahead. Take your damage, sir.
All right. You took
Get
20
better
damage.
armor.
All right, and it is now Frost Giant 4's turn. Where's he at? Oh, he's dancing. He has to do a wisdom saving throw. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
So
one
do a
of
wisdom save.
one of these giants had that curse on him. Remember, for psychic damage from you, Crabbick. Who was that?
That was Frost Giant 4.
Okay, perfect. All right. So Frost Giant 4, he has to do a wisdom saving throw for what?
At the end of each of the target's turns before the spell ends, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 4d10 psychic damage.
It's disadvantage because of you, right, Fyfe?
So he has to beat
Dexterity.
at 18. He has to beat at 18 to stop
so he failed.
dancing. What about you, Crabbick? What does he have to beat to not get the damage? What's your DC?
I don't think
My
he,
DC?
I don't think he gets to roll. He just takes damage, doesn't he?
Nope.
For the psychic damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the psychic damage I think is a roll.
Okay.
Yeah, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
And what's your spell? What's it called? Spellcast?
What is my spell cast? I don't know.
What's your intelligence?
Yeah, there you go.
thing.
What's your intelligence? Yeah, your modifier.
My intelligence ability is 20. It's
Okay.
got a plus
And it's
5
18.
next to it.
It's 18 as well.
All right, he actually did save.
Well, no, did he got a disadvantage, so he got the 11.
Whoa, disadvantage. You got the 11. You're right. Okay. So now roll the 4d10. Let's see how much damage.
Hell
you take, psychic.
yeah! Where are you, Phantasmal Killer? All right, make sure he's targeted. Right. And damage.
25 damage. All right. And that's pretty much it for him. He's just dancing around still.
Can we say he's doing the Running Man at this point?
Sure. Yeah, we could say that. All right, Crabbick, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Chain Lightning.
Okay.
Nice.
And Chain Lightning starts on one person, and then 3 bolts leap from that target to everybody else. So that's going to be on everybody, basically.
All right.
All right, let me just target everybody real quick. Boom, boom, boom. All right, everyone's targeted. 2, 1, 3, 4. Fantastic. All right. Oops.
Success. Fire Giant 1 failed. All right, sweet. Looks like it did it. All right, Lenora, it's your turn.
Oh, wait, I'd also like to hide.
Oh, okay. So there's plenty of debris here. So we'll say that you got behind a tree that was actually, this is where the campfire would be. You could just be behind that.
All right.
All right. Lenora, it's your turn.
Yeah. All right. Well, if that earthquake didn't shake things up enough, let's try a little insect plague.
Ooh.
First of all, I want to get to safety. Whatever, like, gets me out of the way of random swings and kicks and such.
Okay.
Can you move me up to where, like, Roenick is? Does that require a turn of climbing? Okay, yeah.
He'll get Frost Giant 3 will get a swing on you, but you can do that.
I guess I'm okay with that.
Okay,
Hopefully it's not terrible.
Let's do that real quick. It's a miss.
Okay.
All right.
Take that. Great. And then I'm going to insect plague that fucker that just got me. Yeah, I'm going to put an insect plague between Frost Giant 1 and 3. So I'm going to target. Right now I'm targeting none of them. All right. So 1 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to insect plague them, which again, if they stay where they are, will keep creating difficult terrain for them. So
Okay.
insect play. Just imagine a circle centering on where the two of them are. Looks like they succeeded. They're so good. Good for them. Here's a little bit of damage, but they got difficult terrain, and they got to move if they want to not have trouble.
Nice. All right. And now it is Balasar's turn. I think you're on mute.
Balasar, you there, bud?
Balasar is muted.
Vander.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, hang on one sec. I got to get my headphones back. Do I have to worry about this insect plague?
Are you down there? I don't think I saw. I put it
You're
like
not-
right in between.
Yeah, you're not on it right now.
You're good.
And they're
You're good.
giants. You could get to. I mean, you'd have to cross suit to get to Frost Giant 3, but you could get to Frost Giant 1 or without any trouble.
Oh, okay. All right, so that's fine. This is Frost Giant. Oh, to get to Frost Giant 3? Okay, Frost Giant 1.
You'd have to go through difficult terrain, is all. Which would, but I mean,
Okay.
you've got plenty of movement to get there, so it wouldn't. You still
I got
could.
plenty of targets. All right. And the one right. Okay, I'm going to attack Frost Giant 1.
All right.
I guess right here. Sorry, my headphones are not working for some reason. So sorry if I sound far away.
All right.
All right.
As long as you murdered.
One. Got all my shit on. Yep.
Okay,
Fuck.
miss.
All right, I'm gonna attack again. That's what I want to see.
There's a hit.
All right.
39 damage. This is the Frost Giant 1.
Okay, and I'm gonna cast Thunderous Smite again.
Okay. All right, and now it is Trunk's turn.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Which one's the closest to me?
Frost Giant 1.
4 is the one that's dancing and not a immediate threat. Right?
Yeah, he's doing a scared dance. He's slapping his butt and running, kind of dancing away, I guess.
I'll attack 1 then.
Okay.
I believe that's a hit.
Yep.
And add my 3.
All right.
Here's another one. Oops, sorry. Don't count those. I gotta roll to see if I hit first. I'm getting a little ahead of myself.
Oh, crit. All right.
All right. So, I'll just roll. Did you take the 19 off? Did I accidentally roll?
Yeah. Give me a second. Don't roll yet, because I'm afraid I'll mess it up. Okay, go ahead. Or actually, I'm gonna do the 3 to that. Hang on. Ooh, whoa.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. It is freaking out. All right. Okay, there we go.
Good.
All right, now you're good. All right.
Plus fire. Does the fire once or twice?
I've already got the other one on, so yeah, it does it again every time. So Roenick, as you crash into him with that final fire, you're hitting him right across his shin, or the lower part of his shin, and you hear a crack, and his foot kind of stays in place, but the leg part bends forward towards you. He's crashing down on the ground. It looks like he is dead, but he's falling on top of Balasar, Roenick, and Lenora. So I need all 3 of you to roll me a.
I gotta pay these fuckers.
Roll me a
Take the turn getting out of the way.
dexterity saving throw.
Fucking Christ.
They're big.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna roll mine
I
again.
will luck roll that one. Thank you
Check,
very much.
check or save.
Oh, wait, what was that?
It's a save.
Save or check?
Save.
It's a save.
This
Save,
is a
I
saving
believe,
throw.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, there's a save. All right, so Balasar, he does land on you.
Okay, I'll luck roll
Okay,
if possible.
Luck roll.
Let's see, yeah.
Do you have a ring of evasion, or do you not have one?
Okay.
Okay.
Come on, he hits me.
He lands on you. All right, let's see. Which is it? Frustrate one.
Balasar, do you have a ring of evasion or no?
I sure don't.
I need to get you one of those.
All right, you take what is that? 59 damage as he lands on top of you. You're now
9 damage.
Yeah, you're now
Jesus.
under the giant. He's dead. So
I
it's
forgot to say
big,
timber.
big, huge weight just crushing on you, Balasar. You're having
Wait,
trouble breathing.
The falling damage for that is 8d10 plus 12?
He's like 60 feet tall.
Okay.
Like a
Like
building
a building
falling.
fell on you.
All right, now it is Fyfe's turn. Or actually, Tronic, you still have some swings, right? Or no, was that all?
I have one more attack.
Okay,
if
go
you're
ahead,
not-
go
if
ahead.
you're not counting that one. Okay, I will. Is Frost Giant 2 close enough where I can swing at him?
2, no, you couldn't get to him. You could make it. You haven't done any movement yet, so you could make it to 4. Who's dancing?
What about 3?
You'd have to climb over Frost Giant, the one you just killed there, Frost Giant 1, which would probably take up most of your movement.
All right, I'll if there's any I can attack with just moving, I'll do that. If not, I'll move toward 2.
Okay, you're just going to move towards him? Okay, so are you going to try to go around the Frost Giant, or are you going to try to climb on top of him?
I'm gonna try to climb on top.
Okay, so you can get right up to here. I mean, close enough almost you could attack. And Balasar, you feel a little bit of extra weight. As you're smothering.
Tiny bit.
Shit, I forgot that he was under. Wait, actually, change the plan. I forgot he was. Can I take, instead of taking a movement bonus, can I have,
Maybe let's not make pyramids right now.
can I
We've all
move
been
some,
in gymnastics.
can I move some of the ice out of the way to get my buddy out of there instead?
Are you going to try to
Not
dig him
one
out?
idea.
Yeah, roll me a strength check.
Got it.
You see like one pinky sticking out. So you're trying to dig underneath this nasty flabby giant to get more of his hand. You get his hand. You have his hand, but you can't quite pull him out.
It's unattached to anything else.
You're holding his hand now. You got that out, but you're struggling to still pull him. And we'll get back to that when it's Balasar's turn. Frost Giant 3.
Wait, I'm sorry,
it's Fyfe's turn.
don't I get another? Wait, all right. So hold on. Since I didn't attack, don't I get Don't I get like two movements there, or no?
I don't think it
No.
translates like that.
No, it doesn't. No, you still only get one movement. In action.
Sorry, buddy. Balasar, hang on.
It's alright. Fyfe, it's your turn.
I almost made you a pyramid, but don't worry, I got better.
So Balasar's pretty fucked, right? Like Balasar's fucked.
Yeah, he's gonna have to roll to see if he can even breathe next turn.
Wow.
So I'm going to jump off the cliff.
Okay.
I am going to get like as far as I can, and I'm going to try to jump as far as I can.
Okay.
And as a reaction, I would like to cast Featherfall.
Ooh, okay. So no athletics check needed since you got Featherfall. But
Okay.
just for flavor, roll me an
Sure.
athletics check.
Oh God, can it be acrobatics? Because I'm a little bit better at that.
Okay, acrobatics is fair enough. Yeah, that
Okay,
actually
okay.
makes even more sense.
It's more Dexy.
All right, cool. All right, so you take a leap of faith, and you cast Featherfall when you're in the air. Now, what are you trying to do? Where are you trying to land?
I'd like to get to Balasar right now.
Okay, so
In my move.
you're down here with Tronic then. And Tronic's got his hand. He's trying to pull him out, giving it his all. And what do you want to do?
I want to use Dimension Door to pull him out with me to like move us from one location to another.
Nice. Okay. So where are you going to move to?
I want to move to right where Crabbick is because I originally planned to do that same thing and then pull Crabbick with me up on top of the cliff. And now I'm just going to pull him next time we go up.
Okay, so you grabbing Crabbick, you're going up, and you're pulling. Where are you
No.
going?
So I want to like basically. I can only use Dimension Door once. So all I can do is move Balasar out from underneath the Frost Giant, so he doesn't have to roll for safety checks. But then we're only going to be able to go to where Crabbick is. So we're still on the ground.
Okay, you guys are now behind the fire. You guys are all now behind the fire.
Underneath. Okay, good. As long as he's no longer underneath the
giant. Yep, that worked because you had his hand. That's enough for you to teleport him. All right, perfect.
Yeah, so I want to say like I open up a little like cool door right underneath the giant, and then we both jump in, and then we pop up right next to Crab and be like, "Whoa, fuck that! That was crazy."
Yeah, and Balasar, you were having trouble breathing under there, so you're kind of like catching your breath as you pop back up here.
Okay.
Frost Giant 3. Let's see what he's gonna do. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. All right, he is charging after Roenick. He has a rock in his hand, just like before. He's trying to just literally break this rock over your head, Roenick.
Classic.
It's a crit.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
Oh, you have luck or something there, Troy?
I know. I have cutting words because I just ended my turn, so I'm going to cut that in half.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm
just going to just cut it.
Let's check here. Roenick's AC.
I only have. I only have one other bardic.
Okay. All right.
So he does hit a regular 20, but not a crit 20.
Yeah. All right. So we'll just half that then. 30.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, Roenick.
All right. Now it is. Oh no, he's multi-attack. So now
What happened to my temporary hit points?
I think they've already
It
been
They
used.
went away a long time ago, buddy.
How? I didn't get hit before.
You never gotten hit, never fell, never got a giant fall on you. Like
No.
lots of things are happening.
Oh,
Nothing happened.
maybe it deleted it when I did that. Hang on, because you are right. You haven't had any damage. So hang on a second.
I've been like untouchable, baby.
20,
Must be
11.
nice.
11.
So yeah.
I think it was during that roll it messed it up, and then I just did 30 because that was half of 60. All right, so there we go. Would only been 11 damage, which are temporary. But now with his other hand, his right hand, he's going to take a swipe at you.
I have one more bardic, guys. No more crits, please.
I feel like I'm in one of the slap competitions.
He missed. You dodged. You ducked down, and it went flying over. You felt the wind, though, as it just passed over your head. And now it is Frost Giant 2. He's crammed into this wall here. Let's see. He's going after Frost Giant 3, who slammed him in here, I think, anyway. He is charging towards him. He's actually going to try to tackle him. Just do it like this, see if he gets him.
Don't hurt Frost Giant 2.
He hits him. He hits them, and they go flying through the air, and they slam into you, Lenora. Let's see if they get you. Yep, they hit. So they just kind of slam through you, Lenora, on their way through as he slammed into the other side there.
This hurt me before, Nate, when I was like, I want to get out of the way. Did you put me more in the way? Because I feel like somehow I'm getting hit more now.
30. You just happen to be on the other side of him. So he's slamming. So he's got him slammed into this now. There's rock and debris comes flying out. Fyfe, you're up at the top with Crabbick. You guys roll me a dexterity saving throw real quick.
We're not on the top. We're still on the ground.
Oh, that's right. Okay, you guys are good. Everybody's good.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Okay. And let's see how much damage he gave to the giant. $25 damage. All right. And now it is rock. Okay, he's just dancing still. He is actually still moving over to the east, away from here, because he's scared, slapping his butt, and that's it. He gets a wisdom saving throw. Let's see.
2. He has to be 18 twice.
Yeah, for the damage, too. That's right.
Yeah. What if he just dies as he's dancing away? As he's like boogieing outside of this area.
He failed, so he is still dancing, and then this is for the damage. He failed. So roll 4 d10s for me, Crabbick.
You got it. This is Frost
Man
Giant
is-
4, right?
Yep.
This man is not wise.
Where are you? Phantasmal Killer.
Nice 23 damage. Did it do it on it? Yeah, it did. Okay, perfect. All right, and it's Crabbick's turn.
Okay, so Frost Giants 2 and 3 are fighting each other? Question mark.
Yes,
Okay,
2 and 3 are, yeah.
gotcha. All right, and so we're gonna try to keep one of these guys alive. So I am going to cast a spell.
This is a pretty messy fight, if I gotta be honest.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do Constitution. Ooh, okay. All right. Frost Giant 3. I'm going to cast. I'll double check. This is a dex save. Disintegrate.
Ooh, nice.
Frost Giant 3. Got an untarget 4. And there we go.
He failed. Full damage. Woo! 68 damage. Which one was that? 3?
Yeah.
Okay, so disintegrate. I don't know the visual for that. Hang on a second.
A thin green ray springs from your pointing finger to a target. Let's see here. A disintegrated creature and everything it is wearing, carrying except magic items are reduced to a pile of fine gray dust.
Okay, so as you cast this at him, he's already bleeding. He's slammed into this side of the mountain here to the north, and as this ray hits him, you see pieces of his body just literally break off. His arms are gone, and his legs, one of his legs disintegrates, and he falls forward. Now, Lenora,
Onto Lenora.
no, I'm not gonna do that again. Lenora, she got literally knocked out of the way before, so it would make no sense for her to still be standing there. So he falls forward, and Frost Giant 2 smashes down back here. Now, this is an area that was already very tumultuous anyway from the spell there. The ground is all split open, and as he hits the ground just begins to give in, and you see the Frost Giant 2 just fall down into the earth. It begins to crack, and this whole area is now caving in. Apparently, there's a cave underneath. You can see darkness below. You can hear running water as the land is just crumbling. I need Lenora, Roenick, everybody. Everybody's here. So I need everybody to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I got 2 luck rolls left.
It's a 19.
Well, enjoy that 20.
I have to luck roll this, right?
Your choice.
No, but if you're telling me I fail, I'm gonna luck roll it.
That's gonna fail. Yeah, 19.
He said 19.
19 is
Oh,
passing.
19?
Yeah.
All right, I'll give it another one.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
All right, so Lenora.
It's just Crabbick.
Well, I have 1 charge left on my dodge ring.
Okay, you're gonna use it.
So I'll use that, yeah.
Okay, so everybody clings up to the mountain on the north here, as this whole area now. I'm gonna clear it because it's getting so messy I can't see what's happening. All right, let's redo this now. So everybody, you guys all cling up there. This whole area here is now ripped open. Pieces of the fire is fallen in as well, and you guys are just literally right up against the mountain pass there to the north here. which is all busted up, and there's trees and rocks and crap everywhere. But Frost Giant 2 fell in, so he's going to take some damage. Three, 6, 9.
Damn.
Takes 15 damage. Which one is that? Frost Giant 2.
Just thought he's okay not taking, I don't know, 86 damage or whatever from a fall.
All
So
right.
is it-
Fine.
So
Glad he's
this
fine.
area right here is just like an open hole.
Yeah, there's
It's
a cliff
just
here.
an open hole, and it did nothing near as much damage.
And I need to roll for Frost Giant 3 to see if he fell in.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Nope, he fell in too. So Frost Giant 3 was as you know, he slammed into the thing, but as the ground was giving in, he fell in as well. Let's see how much damage he took. $18, 20, 31 damage. Where is Frost Giant 3? Here we go. Oh, that killed him. So as he lands down at the bottom, he is dead. All right. And now it is Lenora's turn.
Okay, I pull debris and ogre teeth and whatever the hell is in my hair out. I appear to be in relatively safe territory, but I don't trust that. I walk up to Balasar, close to Balasar. Yeah, although he looks pretty shitty too. I'm like, Balasar, are you 2-dimensional now? It's hard to see.
Sounds a little bit like Roger Rabbit.
Seeing the kind of damage we took, she says, "Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast a level 7 variant of what is it? Where is my healing spell here? Where is it? Prayer of healing. Here we go. Okay, targeting, I guess, the entire party, but let's see here. Lenora, Crabbick, you took some damage?
I think so.
Balasar,
Yeah, a little bit.
Roenick, the untouched. I guess I'll leave you alone. Fyfe,
That's not true. I got smashed in the head with a rock.
He got
Did you?
yeah.
All right, whatever. The whole team gets whatever they get.
Nothing. She's actually still has her 10 hit points, so
Okay.
don't waste your
So
energy.
that's going to be 14 now plus what is it per level here? 1d8 per level above 2, so that's 5 levels above. So that's going to be another 5d8. Could you please apply this to everyone's heal? That's another 20.
I need to manually do the 20, but it did the 14
yeah,
time.
because there's no way to manually add
Okay.
the above level version of it. I don't know how to do it. If
I
there's
got
a way
you.
to do it. Yeah,
I gotcha.
total of 34 to everyone.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Si, signora, grazie. As my mama, Lady Gaga, would say, grazie. It's a good. I'm a house of Gucci.
All right, Balasar, it's your turn.
Okay, explain to me. Frost Giant 2 is far below us, right?
Yes.
In a big sinkhole.
Yeah.
Does it like so big? Does it look like he's coming out or no?
He can crawl out, yeah.
He can crawl out.
Yeah, when he gets up, yeah.
All right.
It's about
Can I make
it's
it
about
across-
40 feet down, and you can see it looks like there's an underground river down there that he's landed in.
Can I make it to Frost Giant 4 in one turn or no?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'm gonna run over to 4.
You have advantage.
Yep, you have
Oh,
advantage.
phenomenal. Okay, great. Let's just bring him down.
He's got his back. He's
yeah,
got his back to you too.
Oh, great. Well, All right. Okay, I'm gonna swing.
It's a hit.
Okay, it's a hit. All right, and
29 damage.
okay, I'm gonna swing again.
Okay.
And let me turn my shit on. One, two, three. Okay.
It's a hit. All right, you killed him. Now I'm gonna roll for it. 1, 2, 3 he falls forward. 4, 5, 6 he falls backwards.
Can I say that as okay? Can I say that as soon as he fell forward the other way? Because I was going to say, having had that happen, as soon as I stabbed him, I assume I took off running.
You're gonna have to call that in advance, though. All right.
Will do.
So if you take off running, then and you got another hit. Then if you don't have any movement left, you won't be able to get back.
Right. Then you have to. Yeah.
So a little gamble there. All right. He's dead. Now it is Tronick's turn. He died with the big old couple of red, bloody handprints on his butt, cheeks sticking up
as
in the
he
air.
should, as is right.
Am I close enough to Frost Giant too? Still?
You could go down there, or if you got a ranged weapon.
Remember, we're keeping him alive.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna pass my turn then. I guess there's nothing
Okay.
really. What are we doing here? We're trying to
Yeah, let's go into roleplay mode then. Let's go into roleplay mode.
I have one more modify memory spell. Okay.
Well,
how about we try to restrain him somehow? Don't you guys have something where you can lock him up and then we can?
Well, I have polymorph. I could turn him into just like a regular sized person. That would be easy for us to.
Well, then he couldn't get out.
Subdue. Well, then we could, teleport or levitate him out if we need to, or someone can go down and get him.
Turn him into a rabbit or something.
Well, we have to talk to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you never heard of a talking rabbit?
The Velveteen Rabbit.
That one. I do have one modify memory spell, so we can make this whole thing seem like it didn't actually happen the way that it happened.
I think that'll be really useful.
Why don't we do the polymorph spell, because it is a level 4 spell, and a modify memory is a level 5, and we'll see what we can get.
That sounds good. Let's see what his reaction is to being interrogated before we modify his memory.
Okay, how about I do, since I'm next in the order, I can cast a polymorph. I'll cast a polymorph on him. Wait, hold on. Let me get him. Okay. I want to turn him into a hot man. Nope. God damn, he succeeded. Crabbick, maybe you should try on your turn.
He succeeded his wisdom roll?
Yep.
Yeah, he got a 19.
Jeebus.
Much to people's misunderstanding, only really hill giants are stupid.
Hmm.
I mean, he's not an Einstein. He's just not stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have like 8 level 4s, so we can do this all day. So if you want to cast he's probably going to try to get out. We might have to beat him a little bit to get it again, but
Well, I'm gonna cast polymorph on this fella.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn him into a.
I mean, to be fair, I will say it is his turn next, so maybe he would get an opportunity to try to destroy all of us.
Yep. That
Going in
is
Yeah.
initiative.
totally fair.
So he stands up, and he is clawing at the mountain. He's pulling himself up, roaring. So he's definitely going to attack again. We're in roleplay mode, so I'm going to give you guys a chance to do something.
Okay, you go ahead, Crabbick.
Let me see if I can do anything to. I only have like low level command and shit, which is not going to work on him. I can make him. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, if I polymorph this guy into a person, and he is currently in giant form, like trying to claw his way out of the hole, can I polymorph him in a way where he will be hanging from where his hands are, so that he's not at the bottom of the thing anymore?
You could do that, but you'd need Lenora's help to maybe kick him a bit because he's climbing. He's currently climbing up. If Lenora kicks him real good, she could knock him back down.
I can kick.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've given a good kick.
Yeah.
No, I want him up so that we don't have to go down and get him.
Oh, you want him up here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you just bide your time and wait for him as he scrambles and he's up. You know, he's got his one leg up and his other leg's dangling, and that's it. And now you might be the opportunity for you to cast.
All right, cast polymorph. I'm going to polymorph him into a regular-sized person, but with no
Make him hot.
legs, so he can't run away.
Make him hot, though.
But with a what? What was that last part?
With no legs, so he can't run away.
Oh, okay. All right. So he kind of flops down onto the ground, and he's just kind of wiggling around there right now.
Oh, wait, do you need me to roll for this?
No, we'll just give it to you.
All right. All right. Everybody, we got a person here with no legs who can't run away. He speaks giant, and we could probably zone of truth him or something if we want to ask him questions. But yeah, we did it, everybody.
I speak giant if you want to. Are we doing that this week, or do you want to hold off till next week?
We can wait.
Oh
till
yeah,
next
that's a
week.
good point.
Late.
It's pretty late.
Yeah.
We gotta wait for Balasar to jog over from like the 50 feet away that he is.
Yeah, we'll continue this next week. Is everybody good for next Monday?
I should be.
Let me double
Should
check.
be.
Should be.
What's the weekend or the Monday
Yes.
that is bad for everyone?
The 6th and the 13th of March are bad for me
Got
and
it.
Jared. Well, just me.
All right. Well, sounds like we probably are on for next week. So thanks everybody for joining us for their first encounter with they have fought at Sword of the Giants before, but they were able to sway them on their side last time. So it's kind of their first real fight with giants. Hope everybody had a good time. We'll be back next Monday with episode 24, where we continue, and they're going to interrogate this giant that they've transformed into a legless human. Not to be confused with Legolas, but the Legolas. And thanks everybody for coming tonight. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Bye bye.